slip chip in the party?
I don't know actually. Let's see, why is slip chip in the party? Okay, so for everyone just getting on, we are gonna do Dave versus Splash Wall. Let me get Guardian out of here.
Oh, Splash Wall's playing Terran this Crucible. So we haven't seen his Terran at all. Looks like MMR-wise, it's about the same as his Zerg. Oh, and it looks like he plays a lot more Terran.
I have no idea about his Terran. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, what he has right now is 2451 MMR. Maybe he's been, like, practicing in secret.
What?
Oh, I'm looking at you. Wait, what am I doing?
Oh, yeah. I'm not playing. I play Terran when I'm drunk.
3605. Okay, yeah, I was gonna have the wrong screen.
Oh, yeah, my gold Terran.
What's your goal in Terran?
I said I'm my gold Terran.
Oh, it's 36. Yeah. Right now, 3600 is my goal for Zerg. I'm not like.
Yeah, what happened? You were.
I don't know.
Weren't you almost D1 at some point?
I was D2. Yeah, I was getting there. But I started to try to play Lingbane Hydra in every single matchup. It didn't go that well.
Even in ZVZ?
Yeah, I even tried in ZVZ. I would try to get to lurkers quickly. And it worked for a while, but then, like, I don't know. I went into a slump in every matchup.
Yeah, I don't know about Lingbane Hydra and ZVZ. Like, you can go Lingbane Muta, but,
yeah.
I feel like you just get rolled by Roach Ravager.
I started to switch over to Lingbane Muta, and even that wasn't really... I was still slumping with that.
What have you been struggling with Lingbane Muta? Because actually, I switched over to mainly Lingbane Muta in CVZ.
I don't know. I think for me, the kind of like the Roach timing attacks, hitting a little bit before I get the Mutas out, stuff like that.
Yeah, you just have to drop a ton of spines, and then the lings you make in the early game, patrol them in your main to prevent Niduses.
Yeah.
But you throw down, like, I throw down, like, anywhere between, like, 5 and 7 spines.
That's what I need to start. I would only make, like, 1 or 2 at each expansion kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you going 3-base Muta? 3-base Muta is hard.
Yeah, usually I was trying to play 3-base Muta. Okay, so the first map is Oxide. This is Splashwall versus Dave, by the way.
And Splashwall's rolling with Terran this time around.
Yeah.
It'll be the first time we see his Terran. I wonder if it's going to be cheesy, because his Zerg, his other off-race is quite cheesy. He's a fan of the proxy hatches, or just any early Ling all-ins, early Ravager all-ins.
Yeah. Just waiting on the last couple map picks here. Dave hates to pick a map. It's like his least favorite thing in the world is picking a map.
Do you think he bans any maps?
I don't know. I assume not.
Yeah, I don't really ban maps anymore. I think I've banned Submarine just because it's an old map. So I kind of know how to play on it, but I don't really like it. Especially in ZVT. I think Submarine is good for Terran.
So I'm gonna hope, by the way, have you played many custom games since they fixed it? Is it fixed?
I think it's fixed. I haven't had any issues.
Good, so I'm gonna cross my fingers. Let's go ahead and switch over here. skills to differentiate him from Drunken Dave. Nice. Alright.
Oh, does he literally have an account for when he's playing drunk?
I guess so.
It's pretty smart.
Yeah, so you don't get banned on both accounts.
What do you mean banned?
Well, most people when they get drunk they shit talk a lot. That might not be Dave though.
Oh. I just play horribly.
See, yeah, I think a lot of people when they get drunk they play horribly, but then they also like rage out. You know,
Oh.
Just totally unfiltered.
Wow. That's not what I would do with my time. But anyways, spawning in the upper right-hand corner from Platinum Heroes, it is Splashwall with the Terran pieces this time.
And in the bottom left-hand corner from Team Legion, everybody's favorite Protoss, Dave Testa, playing the ill Testa. So I guess.
Or is it Barcode Testa?
Barcode Testa. Which we have been told is an indication that it's not totally sober. So we'll see how that plays out. I would venture to guess that means we'll see some proxy, like a Nexus maybe over here at some point.
Proxy Nexus. Ooh, at the third. So this I think this is like a good proxy robo location, you know. Also, I'm wondering why I don't think you can Reaper Wall in this map, right? It's way too big of an area. So I thought you were supposed to hug it near your Nexus. But probably as regular viewers know, we are both Zergs, so we do not know a lot about PvT.
No, we do not. But we're gonna learn something here.
So he sent a second probe out. Okay, proxy gateway. This is not the max pack.
That's strange. Well, I guess okay. He didn't want the other probe to get followed. Maybe if you send it back to.
Yeah, maybe it's, some big brain probe pathing.
Yeah. Doesn't want to give anything away, so makes sense. Okay, so just one gateway so far, and you said that might be a max packs.
No, it's not a max
Oh,
pack.
it's not. Okay.
Also, there's a few inefficiencies in Splashwall's build. He built the second depot, I think, quite early.
So for those of us who just see one gateway and think max packs, like what's the difference? Oh well, he's not making a solid.
it's pylon. Wait, did Splashwall see that? Yeah. Splashwall saw the proxy with his Reaper. Yeah, so Oxide's one of those maps where there are kind of like two pathways. Like if you send a unit to the other side of the map, at least before you open the rocks up, I think it's like Oxide and Jag, and maybe one more. But yeah, you kind of like it's kind of RNG which path the unit ends up taking, because there's no.
He's at the front door, and the supply depot is only at about 75 health right now. Reaper going to town on the Zealot, though. Zealot's gonna die.
Yeah, now with 2 Reapers and a Hellion, that'll be able to chase off the Stalker.
Now, it doesn't look like Dave's committing to this too much at all, really.
Well, he threw down a Robo.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty committed.
Yeah,
and he's gonna
I missed that Robo.
Put some batteries down.
Just seeing him expanding and not really. Okay, yeah, no, he's going for this pretty hard. Okay, I thought at first maybe not because of the expansion, but no, putting a pylon in the natural as well. So this is.
Yeah, I think since he doesn't know, we'll see if he goes Cyclone or if he goes tank here. I actually don't know what's the better choice in this situation. But he's gonna take out the kind of forward pylon. But the first Immortal's popping out soon, and he doesn't really have anything to deal with an Immortal yet.
He's got a tank halfway out. micro the Stalker back.
Oh yeah, the Reaper grenade.
Yeah.
I don't really know why Dave's getting an Observer second.
It's just the high ground.
Yeah, but you're not really getting Blink, right?
No, it's not
if you're that committed, isn't it just better to get another Mortal? Like, sure, you'll tank like a kind of one siege tank shot, but man, I mean, through all this, would Dave actually be that far behind if he just built stuff back at home? He has double the workers.
He's got a third base going now.
Yeah, so Dave maybe just thinking, hey, the contain is enough. I forced enough inefficiencies in Splashal's build.
Yeah, I just wish he had made this Robo in his base.
Yeah, maybe. I think, you know, the Immortal, you could have gotten like double Mortal pushed up the ramp.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if he moves his army out in time. This is, yeah, once the tank siege, you did not want to be there. And Dave getting Templar Archives. And Charge, so you think we're going to see maybe some Charge Up Mortal Archon? Or you think he's going to go straight to Storm? I think it's a bit early. You don't quite need Storm this early, I feel like.
Yeah, I think Archon. Yeah, I think for that reason, probably Archons.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Dave kind of wants to hit right before the Terran would want to take his third. That way he can take advantage of his 3 base.
Yeah, I
Dave?
feel like Splashball is not going to be able to, like what you were saying about the workers. I feel like Splashball is probably aware that he needs to attack here. He's not making workers.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could be fine. Like, you know, if as soon as he took his, he landed his natural, if he just started at worker production, I don't think he'd be that far behind. Dave just giving it up.
Yeah. I think maybe Splashball thinks that, like...
Oh, no, he's not giving up. He changed his mind. Tanks get a late siege up. I still don't think this is a good fight for Dave. There are 4 tanks there. And you have more than double the workers. Just, you know, it's fine. Build a Robo back home. Dave starts up Storm. He's gonna get at least 1 Archon in here.
Yeah, she's peeked in.
Oh, they picked. Yeah. Now there's just one sad, useless High Templar without a partner in life.
At least he'll have Storm soon. For that one High Templar.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, he's just macroing behind this. Still has more than double the workers.
Yeah, I'm really... It seems like Splashball really needs to attack here soon.
Splashball doesn't even have Stib or Combat Shield. So, it's, yeah, he just has, like, the backbone of tanks.
Yeah. And Dave absolutely does not need to be aggressive here. I mean, he's done a great job. He's got, like, stop.
Yeah, like, I think maybe if you can trade effectively. But, you know what might be effective is if he had gotten Blink, and then you can kind of abuse the no stim just starting.
I snipe on that Banshee. I think he's not trading, like, super efficiently, but I think that he's far enough ahead in economy that he's trading efficiently enough, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because now he's
yeah,
support
it's
base. Starting saturated. Yeah, and the longer they just sit here in the standoff, the better and better it is for Dave.
Yeah, Splashball he has no real vision of the map. Like, he has no idea. He has not scouted anything. He doesn't even know if Dave spawned in the bottom left. The only way to lose is to walk the tanks, and like he still might win. Oh, big storm's going down. Oh, yeah, and he has a whole nother chunk of his army that's just sitting there that wasn't in the fight.
Ooh, some units you probably shouldn't have there as well. Yeah, I think Splashball, like you said, I don't think. Yeah, he has no idea. But
I mean, imagine if all those units were in the fight. I think that would have been the only way for Dave to actually lose. Oh, but yeah. Oh, he's taking a lot of splash on his own units.
Yeah, the tanks are so clumped up.
He's gonna clean everything up, but Dave just has the production to reproduce everything. And Splashball can't get the units out in time.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like that was a really good idea to run up like that when Dave was kind of like not controlling those units. But
yeah, I agree.
The tanks were so clumped up though, it really helped out the Archons.
Yeah, those Archons, and also even some of the tank-friendly fire was hitting himself too. And looks like we'll see a GG here any second as
Targets on the Banshee gets 9 SCVs there. 25 SCVs left for Splashball. He scans the third base season.
yeah.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's pretty rough.
Well played there by Dave. Keep Splashball on 2 bases for a long time while he got up to 4. Let's see, what is...
Are we doing best of 1s or best of 3s?
We're doing best of 3s. Yeah. Best of 3s. And then best of 5 in finals. Let's see, so that was Oxide, then we had what? Lightshade?
Yeah, and what was the last one gonna be?
I don't know.
See, they banned Submarine, they banned Death Aura, they banned Romanticide, they banned Jag. So the last one was Pillars.
Okay, yeah.
I wonder how differently the game would have went if the first Reaper didn't die, right? Because the Reaper scouted it and then ran into... I don't even know what it ran into. A Zealot and just no micro?
Yeah, I think it's just a Stalker. Like, he needed a Stalker first, over there at the Proxy, and then, yeah.
Because, yeah, having that Reaper over on the other side of the map to harass and maybe force some units back home could have been good.
Yeah. Okay. We are ready. Gonna hop back into StarCraft. Sweet. Game number 2 on Lightshade.
I kind of wonder what strategies they're gonna go for. Test is always weird.
Yeah. I wonder what other builds Splashball has. You wanna start us off?
Yeah, sure. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of a Lightshade, it is the Terran down a map and sending a very early SCV. It is Splashball.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, from Team Legion, our Blue Protoss player, Dave Testa. Okay, yeah, so that early SCV, I do wonder where that is going. Messing that up.
Proxy Reaper, I'm guessing? Because this is a bit,
sitting there. Another SCV's coming. Ooh, like the Pro almost saw the second SCV, but not quite.
And he's building the one barracks at home. And he's gonna try... Oh, he does get the block off.
Oh, nice. Okay. Huh.
But he has 2 SCVs in the middle of the map. Okay, he's dropping 1 barracks. So is this just gonna be kind of like a wonky 3-Rex Reaper?
You know what? I have no idea.
Because I feel like normally, right, I don't think the proxy really helps because he started it late.
Yeah.
And okay, but he still has no gas.
That's what I was just thinking too. He hasn't, yeah.
I'm very confused. And
it seems to me like it's gonna be some sort of just bio rush. Just like Marines, I mean. Well, okay, yeah, so he's making a Marine.
And he's making no gas.
Yeah.
Because you could support 4 racks on one base, but basically just nothing else.
Maybe he just doesn't realize that. I don't know. He is off racing.
This is true.
Yeah.
But right, he's off racing into a Protoss, so I feel like you would know because the proxy 4 racks is definitely more a TVZ build, where it's just Marines, like just Marines and bunkers.
So with the 3 base proxy Marines, I think he's gonna bring these SCVs with him too. I think this is gonna be. Oh yeah, here he comes. Interesting.
Oh wow, we'll see if this works. Does Dave have? I don't think Dave has any idea. He's sending another probe out to scout, and he's gonna miss. He's gonna see 1 Marine, but that's not that suspicious.
Yeah, no, it's not. He micros.
Oh, he's following the yeah, because the Marine was on move command, right? So it's a little suspicious.
Right.
But this is gonna hit Dave, and Dave has 2 stalkers. Oh my god, he can surround one of the stalkers.
Oh, he might surround.
And it falls instantly. Now Dave pulls his boys, and this is just a work. This is a work on worker.
Yeah.
Oh, but the Marines in the back are doing work.
Yeah,
the stalker was out of the
so
fight for a bit.
work.
And yeah, wow, that's game.
Game pause.
Dave with the pause. Damn you, Volvox.
Oh, because he can't unpause.
Oh, he can't. Okay.
I think if I were Dave, also I would be very shocked by that build as well. I don't think it's a good build, but it's definitely one that you don't really plan for.
Right. No. You definitely don't plan for that. And I like that he was able to do the block off.
Yeah, that was really big.
Yeah, really hard to see that coming. It's Dave gives him the well played, so not entirely BM with the pause on pause. What did you say the last map was?
Pillars.
Pillars, that's right.
It's the only one left.
Yeah. Pog. From Splashwall.
Oh yeah, PogChamp is no longer.
Alright, let's do it. When you said Pog is banned, I thought that was Splash, and I was like, wait, what? I was actually looking to go see if somebody banned it.
Oh, I guess Pog is Pillars of Gold.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just joking about the PogChamp thing, you know?
Yeah, I'm easily confused. Just need a little race check here from Dave, I think. There we go. Alright, let's do it.
What if Dave just cannon rushes?
Yeah, why not?
I feel like, knowing how to deal with cannon rush is very race specific. And while cannon rushing Terran is not good, do you think Splashwall knows how to deal with the cannon rush as Terran?
I mean, Proxy 3 racks probably isn't the best either necessarily, but that worked out pretty well.
Yeah, this is true. We always see a lot of inefficient strategies pan out because the responses, you just gotta know it.
Take it away.
Alright, spawning in the upper right hand corner of Pillars of Gold, sending 2 SCVs out again. It is Platinum Hero Splashwall.
And in the bottom left, I have no idea what he's in for. It's our blue Protoss player, Dave Testa. Alright, let's see what we got here. Just gonna kind of follow these bad boys, see where they take us.
You know, I would like to see Proxy 2X Marauder this time with concussive.
Okay, he's coming way south this time. Before he proxied closer to his own base. So
yeah.
Maybe this is like Banshees or something.
No, because he would send it way later, right?
That's true. Yeah.
He's not even gonna have the semblance of anything at his front.
Yeah.
So Tesla's gonna know something is up immediately.
And he has scouted already. And this is like when you see just the supply depot, you know. You know.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, right, the Terrans will hide the barracks, and yeah, we see Dave checking the back of the natural now, a very common spot to fake proxy. I feel like Terrans have a lot of mind games like that.
Yeah, we've seen that in the Cauldron a few times. I would still fall for it, apparently.
So, Tech Lab, yeah, I think this is going to be 2Rex Concussive Marauder. I actually think this all-in's quite strong.
Ooh, Dave is looking for it, and he almost saw it. But he didn't. He did not see that.
Oh. Yeah, there's always like the funny meta of like how far you check.
Dave's doing some weird pylon stuff. Can I just cancel 2 pylons?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Because his warp gate is not even started, so it's not like he can warp stuff in.
I guess he chronoed while he was supply blocks.
I think this is gonna hit really hard.
Yeah.
And Dave does not know what he's in for.
He dropped a Nexus.
How brave is that? Dropping a Nexus where you don't even see a barracks on the map. That is quite brave.
Wow. Yeah. There's no way. I would be terrified right now.
Yeah, and Dave's sending a stalker to the other side of the map. I really don't think that's where the stalker needs to be. But Spotchwell gets supply blocked, so this is not going to hit as hard as he probably wants. Dave sees the sees the bunkers going up.
Nexus gets cancelled immediately. Almost immediately.
Okay, we're seeing some batteries go down. That's good. I think he's gonna have to recall the stalker, right? He's not gonna get past the Marauders.
Yeah, right. Okay, pulling all the probes.
All right, let's see a good drill. Oh, the bunker gets completed.
Ooh, the stalker is in no man's land. He dies. That's tough.
Let's see if you can hold a ramp here. He's okay. No Artosis pylons and batteries are good. He doesn't have enough for overcharge though. And yeah, I think Splashwall can just walk in, take out the batteries, or even just take out the stalker and use no DPS.
Okay, he uses the probes to scare back the Marauders. 2 adepts. And now he has overcharge. Oh, I don't know about using it right there.
Yeah. And good decision from Splashwall to back off. And Splashwall has not been macroing well. Like, the only reason his money is low is he queued like 4 Marauders out of each at a time. But yeah, Dave just was not in position.
I think these cheeses are gonna do it.
I don't know. You know, I think Dave could just try to keep holding the ramp.
Yeah.
Like he's got the batteries, and he actually has like the DPS of units to back it up. Oh man, he's starting. Look in the upper left hand corner of the map. We got the Dave Testa special.
If he can wait this out, I like it.
Yeah. I don't know. I might have preferred a forge for some cannons. but not sure.
Yeah. Splash wall
Yeah.
drop's a natural.
And he's starting stim.
So looks like he wants to try to contain Dave.
Oh my god, Dave finished the shade. Oh no! And he just loses the stalker for free. Oh, that's painful. Every unit counts for Dave right now. And is the Destiny going back? Dave's falling apart a bit. Just contain.
Okay, is that gonna give Splash Ball an opening? Oh, 2 DTs
Nice.
morph in.
Yep, the Dave test the special. Oh,
They're
Dave, what are you doing?
No. Did Splash Ball notice that? Probably.
I don't know.
No.
But,
They kind of shimmer, but only if he was watching.
because right at this point, once the DTs attack, Splash Ball could just walk up the ramp, right?
Right.
And
right.
he could float his buildings.
But will he do that, or will he freak out?
No, this is true. We got an interesting game here.
These DTs are gonna waltz right in. And there are no units here. He's gonna lose all these SUVs.
Yeah. Pull away, lift away. Oh, he's sending the Marauders back, which I think is a terrible call. Dave has nothing at home. He just 2 DTs. 1 scan.
Did the DT counter do it?
I think it did. I think Splash Ball panicked too much.
These SUVs just kind of go back and almost like sacrifice themselves. Here come the Marauders,
Wow.
though.
The old adage of when behind Dark Shrine
Yeah.
has never been truer.
Is there another scan? Yes, he does have one more.
Oh, the concussive.
Oh my god. Oh, that's gotta be
Wait,
so
are they? They're not gonna get it.
Nope. Now we can't see it.
Yeah, he should have split his guys up better. Oh man, this is terrible.
He's got 2 more DTs back at home. Yeah, look, these Marauders pretty much being haunted by this DT. They can't get away from him. They can't see him.
I don't know why this just looks so funny. They're just waddling around.
Yeah.
from this ghost, this invisible man. It's hunting. This is like a horror movie for these Marauders.
Alright, and Dave's sending 4 more DTs into the main with a Zealot.
I really think if Splash Ball just pushed up the ramp, once he saw the DT's attack, he would have been in a fine position.
Okay, well now...
Yeah, GG!
Now he's got a GG.
That was the series, folks.
Yeah,
that was the series.
That was a Dave Testa series. That's what that was. Very nice. Very cool series there from both players. Let's see what we got. Let's see what shook out here in the first round. Okay.
So, have maybe Slip Chip and Daniello?
Yeah, let's do Slip Chip and Daniello. Yeah,
If they're,
let's go.
So we have Fan taking out a Legacy 2-0, and Daniela taking out Shifter 2-0, and Darkemol taking down Solar 2-0. So a lot of 2-0s in the opening round.
Well, sometimes that makes for better matches in the next round. So let's see.
Does it?
Yeah, if you know, you kind of have your better players left, at least in theory. But sometimes it just happens. Thank you. Getting everybody in here.
We can kick
Okay,
Dave out.
Yeah, let's... Oops. Almost did remove friend.
Oof.
Feels bad.
So is Slipjip... He's playing Protoss?
I
get
I'm not sure.
His Protoss is only 4 MMR above the cap, so yeah, I think so. But I think, yeah, for a while I saw him, he was getting close to Masters.
Yeah, Slipship's been doing really well. I know, he did well when he played against Olin during the team league, right?
Yeah, he beat our ace Terran player. He's been off this season, but before he was destroying everybody.
Yeah. Who is that again?
Hamish.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's like
I think I've seen him
like,
around.
yeah, 4-1 Terran. Plays really solid. But this season, I don't know if just rusty or haven't been practicing much. But like in CTL last time, I think he was like undefeated until the final week where we lost.
Yeah, no, Slipship's been doing well, and everything that I've seen really. In fact, I need to go and see how he did in a Ghost tournament on Thursday. I forgot to check and see. Do you remember? Did you watch that one?
No, I didn't watch that.
You weren't around. Okay, yeah. You probably would have been playing.
I don't think I was just busy.
Yeah. If you were free, I meant, yeah.
Oh yeah, I ended up playing Slipjip in like week 2 of the current Cauldron.
Yeah.
But I think that series was interesting because we had a bunch of DCs and like problems, and then it was taking a while, and then Slipjip's mom was yelling at him, and yeah, it was a mess of a series.
You got the assist from mom.
All due to like out of game stuff.
Yeah.
And the lobbies being buggy.
It seemed like Slipship was a good sport about it, at least.
Yeah.
We all remember those days. Parents just don't understand,
He's trying to be a pro gamer.
Yeah. Mom will
Alright, Slipjip's ready.
It's ready. Okay, let's do it.
Wait, is Danielle? Okay, yeah, we're both ready. Let's get into it.
Alright. Switch over.
We're gonna have another PVT for our double Zerg casters. Gonna bring you quality analysis.
That's right. All the hidden secrets.
And I don't know if this match is gonna be any more normal than the last one we saw.
Alright, spawning in the upper left-hand corner from Team Legion, our purple Protoss this time, Slipchip, aka Zerg.
And in the bottom right-hand corner of Death Aura, it is Daniello. Daniello also off racing, right? He's a really good Protoss main.
Yeah,
but he's been
too high MMR for the monthly. But he has played quite a few games of his Terran, and it comes in around like 3.7 or something like that.
Yeah, his Terran is, I think his micro and his multitasking is really good. To me, it seems like he's very bad at building supply depots, because I see him call down supply a lot. But he's also not afraid to pull the boys. I think we've seen that a good amount. So we might have another kind of similar series to the one we just saw. So far, pretty standard, just an eBay block.
The eBay block is so annoying.
I feel like eBay block should be standard. You know how like kind of hatch block now is standard in PvZ?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's just good.
Yeah, I'd say it's more often than not you get blocked now. kills an
Ooh.
SCV with a probe. Early victory there for Slipchip.
And Slipchip is taking his third. So I think when we see this, usually Hellions is the response from Terran. If they don't kill the eBay right away.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be really hard for your Stalkers to go back and forth between your two bases to defend Hellions.
That's true. Yeah, probably feel like a Zerg player at that point, where you got that early third base. And it's kind of a scramble to stop the harassment.
Yeah, but, you know, as Zerg it's a little easier because you're going to have a Queen per Hatcher anyways, and then soon enough, Link Speed will kick in. You're mainly worried about, like, I think, defending the Reaper. And then, wow, I didn't even notice this, Danielo stole a gas. A bit of an early cancel, he could have kept that going. And yeah, I think we already see Danielo's macro slipping a bit. Floating a bunch of money. No starport, finally starport, and no natural on the way.
Yeah, sometimes when you're doing harass and stuff like that, it distracts you in the early game.
Oh my god, is he gonna lose another? No, okay.
No. Of course, especially when you're off racing.
Alright, Hellions are coming out, and I think they will head straight to that third base.
Engineering base still here. He completed it. I think that's unusual, right? Usually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a mistake.
Yeah.
Because you can have, you should build it all the way up till completion, because then it just has like one tick less of health.
Right, and then you end up canceling it before they kill it.
Yeah, but you know, maybe Danielle is just not too used to doing that stuff, because we also saw the super early cancel on his stolen gas extractor.
Now, as you called, here come those Hellions swinging into the third, going for the Adept. Now they go into the barrel line. Loses one Hellion.
Yeah, I think you just gotta avoid the Stalker here. And oh, second Stalker's out. So I wonder, is this just late? You know, because I think you should be able to get here before two Stalkers.
Okay, Stalker's blocked the ramp. Good job there by Slipchip.
Yeah, Slipchip playing really solid. Gonna go into Blink, which I think is a really good choice with how his bases are set up.
Hellions swing around again. Some more probes. And
oh, they line up!
Okay, good split there. Good split.
Yeah, could have been better target fire from the Hellions.
Yeah.
But you know, through all this, he's not that far behind in SCVs.
Slipchip did react like a little bit late, but when he did react, oh, I missed that. That's my drop.
Oh, I missed it too.
Okay, good. I saw like I just barely caught the tail end of the reaction from Slipchip, and it was a nice pull. He only lost 3 workers there. Let's see, just to make sure. Yeah, so 8 workers lost total. Pretty even now in terms of the units lost tab. Okay.
Gonna send the mine in for another drop at the third. Oh, natural-ish. Wow, great pull away.
Quick reaction.
Oh, and he snipes the medevac.
Very nice.
Yeah, really nice play from Slipchip so far.
Yeah, I feel like Daniel probably should not have sent that medevac back in. That was a lost cause.
Oh, and he snipes the lib that was going across the map too, and he's just gonna push.
Yeah, I just caught the tail end of that as well because I didn't see that liberator there. That's another really nice pick off. Just kind of randomly almost.
He doesn't have a forward pylon or a warp prism, so there's not gonna be a way to reinforce this push. So this is, I guess, gonna be a bit more of a harass.
Well, let's look at the only 4 Marauders. I mean, 2 of them are in a bunker here. He does have Blink. I don't know.
Yeah, no tank. I don't really know about, you know, these defensive vines.
They're not going to help that much against these stalkers if he micros at all, you know. Especially without much to support them.
And he's just starting marine production.
Okay, nice blink micro. Stalkers. Comes back to the front. Ooh.
There's yeah, you know, you can blink one away, but just to be safe, you know, this is a diamond tournament. No one's parting over here.
The Warp Prism has arrived.
Looks like Slipchip. He's almost done his third, and looks like he's going to Blink Disruptor.
Slipchip really wants to snipe those Medivacs. You can see him trying to take him out every time they come into range.
I feel like you kind of want tanks for this. Do you not?
I would. He's opting for Liberators primarily. Bio.
Oh, he force fields the ramp, but it's not really, most Legions were here anyways.
Takes out the barracks there on the edge of his main base. Okay, Slipchip is starting Thermal Lance back at home.
Yeah, the one thing I would like to see from Slipchip, just a little better pro production. I think he just remembered to start it again. He's actually fallen behind.
Slipchip has blinked Stalkers up into Daniela's main base.
Oh, if Danielle doesn't cancel this, that's gonna be big.
Ooh,
no cancel. It was a kill, right?
Yeah, it was a kill. He did not cancel. So two buildings, two barracks in the command center so far for Slipchip.
Yeah, Slipchip's finding a lot of value here.
Yeah. He's gonna, you know, swapping in a couple stalkers. He's gonna go to the front door.
Oh, really nice blink micro.
Yeah, he's doing a great job here. Starting to pull ahead in army supply just a little bit.
Yeah, I still think he hasn't kept up great pro production. He could be super far ahead.
Good micro there from Daniela.
Yeah. Oh, this nice
flip.
aggressive blink.
Nice Slipchip. That was nice.
Yeah, and I think this is too much. Right, the bio is always going to be very, very effective in smaller numbers.
Yeah.
But he needs that splash from, you know, tanks.
The thing is, Slipchip is teching here. He is going to have those Colossi with Thermal Lance here soon. Just a matter of when will they get with the army.
I have a Warp Prism, just harass a bit. No, he's deciding against it. And Slipchip taking a fourth now in the Templar Archives.
This Colossus
and he's starting double forge, so I think he kind of realizes, you know, I'm just ahead, and he doesn't really have to do much.
Right.
So we might see more a defensive game plan after this. But Danielle actually has he has 4 orbitals, so when he's able to take those,
right.
He's just gonna be probably behind on. No, he won't be. He won't even be behind on upgrades.
Okay, we got a 4 Zealot harass here. Daniel's name. Okay, 3 SCVs. Looks off the Marauder there as well. Looks
oh, no stim.
No stim. Wow. Oh, he does have stim. He just didn't use it there.
Yeah. So. We're gonna see the rare triple forge with upgrades.
So do you think with this tech he can just go? I mean, he has 2 Archons, 3 Colossi. Looks like he wants
Yeah,
to push.
I think if the Terran doesn't have tanks, right?
Both players pushing at the same time. Ooh.
Just one medevac.
Yeah, just one. I thought he was
The
gonna get
biggest
more.
thing. Doesn't have Storm. He just started Storm, so that might be a little late. And we have a Doom drop heading into the main.
Yeah,
and
Slipship
has no idea.
And at the same time, we have a little Zealot harass. I'm gonna come back and watch this Doom drop, though. 5 SCVs going down in Yellow's main, but there goes the Cybernetics Court. And the army's coming up the ramp.
I like to split up to have some stalkers come from low ground. They can always blink up, although he kind of mismicros it a bit.
Colossus really tearing through his bio.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think that could have went a lot worse for both players. You know. I think Daniel, he just kind of cleaned up some production, which wasn't that valuable. He has a harass on Slipship's 4th, but there's a recall to deal with that.
Slipship might have had some of that 2 situation going on there.
Yeah, definitely looks like it.
Ooh, okay, because he lost 10 probes back at his 3rd. I think that might have been a Widowmine drop that I missed.
No, it was just it was like a Marine Marauder run by.
Oh, okay.
You know, your classic bio run by.
Yeah, as you do. Wow,
it's a scrappy game.
Yeah. Okay, Slipship is on his way back to Daniela's. Was this the 3rd or the 4th? He took them both at the same time. So
yeah, they took them both at the same time.
Whichever one you want to call it. This northern expansion here.
And
Daniela out of position at the moment. SCVs.
Yeah, and just no tanks, you know?
Yeah.
He's just going pure bio.
And it seems like he's running away from. He's gonna counter.
I don't know. Yeah, the army positioning is a little sus here.
Yeah.
Okay, he grabs some High Templar, but I don't think that's gonna be enough.
So he was looking to cut off the reinforcements. Unclear to me. I guess he's gonna come back and defend now. He's lost 30.
Yeah, he's gonna try. But yeah, it's too late.
Yeah.
And now Slipship has, if he just keeps this amazing position on the ramp and has his Colossus focus the bio, Daniela's dead here.
That was a really strange decision. You're right. Well, okay, let's see what happens.
Oh my God! Look at how much damage Colossus did.
Okay, loses all 3 full inside.
Yeah, but killed so much.
Yeah,
I was actually surprised that I guess with that many medevacs, the bio like kept every Colossus beam was like doing a ton of damage. It just got healed back up.
Yeah, you're right. He does have a ton. Let's see how many medevacs that is actually. 10 medevacs.
And they all have energy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that was. I'm surprised that went as well as it did, given the positioning. Honestly, but
yeah, no, because I was looking at the bio, and every single Colossus shot, they were almost dead, and then instantly before the next Colossus shot, the medevacs healed them back up.
Slipship doing a little bit of work on his own pylon there on accident, but he's in good position for this attack with this ramp right here.
Yeah, Slipship, he's adding in a ton more gates, which I really like. Just adding in more production, because he is floating a lot of money.
Okay, Daniel will base the storm. Okay, he's gonna back off for now.
I don't think back. Daniel needs to do something though. He's so far behind economically.
Yeah, you're right. He can't just back off and macro here. He lost way too many workers earlier.
We have a cannon forest to prevent another doom drop in Slipship's main. Because yeah, I think he kind of realized that's the only way he's going to lose this game.
Right. Stalkers. Kites the Zealots.
Yeah, I think as long as Slipchip can keep him off of his bases, he's totally fine here.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is just me coming from a Zerg perspective, but I feel like Protosses use their chrono energy terribly.
You think so?
Yeah, like he's going triple upgrades and there's so many chronos available.
Oh yeah.
But even I also feel like this in pro games as well. Once it gets past the mid game, so kind of like past the typical build where you're like, oh, you know, you're crowing your like +1 and your blink and your storm or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of past that, a lot of Protosses they just have energy.
Yeah.
And like it's just sitting max. I'm like, okay, you know, I get you want to save a bit for maybe recall or for a super battery.
Okay, Danielle uses that. Yeah, so it doesn't float away, right?
Yeah, I think he could. Slipchip's army has a lot of tech units, but not a lot of buffer here.
Storms, though.
Which is a little scary. Oh my god, those storms.
And that's gotta do it there.
Oh, more storms coming down.
So many. It's overkill. That should be a GG here.
Yeah, the weatherman called for rain.
Yeah.
Very, very frightening.
Yeah. So Slipchip goes up one game there. That was a long one. That was almost a 19-minute long game. Didn't really seem like it would be necessarily at first.
Well, I kind of expected Daniela to do something more cheesier or all-in, since that's what it kind of seems to be his MO, you know, because he's off-racing. But he went for something really standard.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think the big thing was, like, his Hellions were just kind of late. And, you know, so he didn't really get any value out of his opener. You know, that eBay block. And then just no tanks.
And you were right that we did see Danielo's macro slip there in the beginning. I don't know if he got off to kind of a slow start.
Yeah, well, he did end up catching up, kind of like during all the Blink Stalker attacks. Daniela was actually, you know, producing SCVs more consistently. I think, yeah, the big thing with Daniela is it's probably just, you know, supply depot timings and production timings. Because, you know, coming from Protoss, you know, building workers it feels pretty much the same. So he's pretty good at that. I just noticed, you know, a lot of like call down supply, or, you know, not as well timed, you know, second and third racks or fourth and fifth racks.
Okay, so in the bottom left-hand corner from Team Legion, our purple Protoss up a game, it is Slipchip.
In the upper right-hand corner, he's changing his color up. Maybe it'll give him better luck in this game. It is Danielo.
Danielo's pink last game. He usually plays pink, I think. Maybe he's just... Oh.
It's an unlucky color.
Okay. Maybe it's...
maybe he was watching
color.
The stream of Dave and Splashball series. So we'll see what this one is. Yeah. And right, also, I think Slipchip gets kind of unlucky. Remember how I was saying, like, Oxide and Jag, they both have kind of two separate paths, that it's pretty RNG for what your units take, versus something like Lightshade where you just go straight to the middle, or Romanticide where you go straight to the middle. So you can actually miss stuff if you send it out at the same time.
This does seem awfully similar to what we saw from Splashball.
Yeah, the one on Pillars.
Yeah.
The Proxy 2Rex Marauder. I think Proxy 2Rex Marauder is really strong in PvP, at least from what I've seen. I even saw, remember Everdream had a pretty big main, and also the like the base that was close air from the main was pretty close. So we saw like the Jack-in-the-Box strategy be really popular on that map, where you build the 2 barracks and then lift them up and land them in their main and start at the tech labs and marauders.
Okay, I just want to comment on what I'm pretty sure I just saw. Okay, so Slipship got another SCV and then recalled the probe.
Interesting.
I'm like, I don't understand, but that's okay.
So, oh no, this is gonna be 3 Rex Reaper.
No, no. Okay.
I don't know how worth it is to proxy when you're going through Rex Reaper. I feel like usually I see it at home.
Yeah, because Reapers are so fast anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, so basically it's like his first 2 will hit a bit sooner, and maybe that's just more important versus Protoss. Versus Zerg, I feel like it's you getting a big number. Because yeah, I guess Protoss has really nothing to deal with this right now.
Yeah.
So maybe proxying is a TDP thing, and then just building at home and going through Rex Reapers TVZ. But yeah, these Reapers are putting in work. Adept gets 1, but there's a lot more coming. Some good grenades.
Yeah, nice back with the grenades. Okay, he gets 1 more Reaper. But yeah, there's, again, he's gonna 2-shot down these probes. Or 3-shot. Okay, there comes the Void Ray.
The Void just gonna shoo him away.
Yeah.
Do you think a Void would be a better choice than Oracle?
I think an Oracle would be nice for the harassment potential. Here in the
I mean, I don't even know about harass, but because they just kill it faster, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I guess like what you're scared of there in low numbers is not having enough energy.
Yeah, well, I guess, okay, so you know in ZVP, if you're link flooding, you want to go Oracle first, right?
Right.
Because it's important to like kind of stem the flood. Even though maybe over time the Void Ray will kill more, but it's more important to kill, you know, the ones early so you can kind of get your footing back in the game.
These Reapers are back in Slipship's main.
Alt tapped. Oh no!
I was gonna say, Slipship did a much better job that time in Daniello's control, and that explains it, since he was alt-tabbed.
Oh my... Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, because
Wow.
Slipship had his Void Ray about to cancel Stim.
Oh, okay.
And then there's just no transition left for Daniello. So, really solid series by Slipship there.
That's crazy. I had, like, I did not realize that was about to happen. Yeah, Daniello's so upset.
You know, I would be too.
Yeah.
For me, it's not alt tab. I feel like, no, I guess I alt tab sometimes. Alt tab is like the Windows key. You know, I hit the Windows key and I'm like, fuck.
Oh geez, I have a ton of messages on Discord. Sorry, when I'm streaming, I don't tend to catch them. Stuff from earlier, I guess. Okay. Well, that was okay. So we had the first game was 19 minutes. The second game was about 19 seconds. So that was interesting.
As things go.
Yeah. Okay, looking at the bracket, let me do a refresh here. Sure. Okay, so I think we might be waiting on a game to finish here. We've got Fan playing against Tagged once, 11 and Dave Testa, and we just saw Slipship and Daniello. Let's see.
Maybe we can see if anyone's between games.
I see 11 and Dave are in their game. I'm gonna try to find Fan.
I feel like it's weird. Sometimes you see them like in game, but sometimes they just disappear from the chat channel. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Tagged once is in the game with Fan. Actually, okay. Yeah.
I think tagged once is a Zerg player, I believe.
Yes.
Is this their first time?
Yeah. So tagged once is someone who plays in the Berserker tournaments because I saw them in promos, and then I know that they played in Ghost tournament the other night because I actually played against them. I ended up winning that series.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think I've seen them in one of the streamers chat that I watch.
Oh, okay, yeah. We were both just like cheesing. It was a ZVZ.
Both. Yeah. Well.
But yeah, I ended up winning that one. I've been struggling recently. I did win my first round the other night though.
Oh, is the new Berserker thing up? The ongoing one?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's in the promo of the Cauldron.
I
yeah.
might have. I have not been playing very much StarCraft recently, and it's kind of been showing in my results because I have not been playing great.
Yeah, no, yeah. I'll stop complaining about it. I'm doing just awful.
Yeah, I've been just playing more chess and more tabletop RPGs, and then I just got Hades, and I stayed up really late last night playing Hades. It's really good. Well, it's also kind of the type of game I think I would like. So, and I do like Greek mythology as well. So I'm having a lot of fun with that.
And I know that like the studio that makes those games, like every game they've made so far, has been like super well received by everyone.
Yeah. So their first game, Bastion, I actually own it, but I don't think I've given it like a fair shot. Like I looked on Steam, I played it for 11 minutes, and for whatever reason, in those 11 minutes, it didn't grab me.
Yeah. I actually have Hades and Bastion in my Steam. I haven't played either of them yet. I just got them recently because they were all on sale. Like everything by Supergiant was on sale, so I got Bastion for like $3 or something like that.
Oh yeah, I got
Hades
it
for like 20.
I got Bastion for really cheap on some sale.
Yeah.
At least I really recommend Hades. But I also kind of like Greek mythology.
Yeah. Did you play Transistor?
I did not.
I actually think I might play that one first. That one's like a turn-based. It's also made by them.
Yeah, I think all their stuff is good.
Yeah. Well, we might be a little bit stuck here until the series finishes, so that, so that we have a series to cast.
Yeah, or maybe we can hop in on like Game 2 or Game 3 of one of these series.
Oh yeah, I should have posted that. Good call. I'm just kind of watching to see if someone... Well, let's do that. I think I might run down, get some more coffee real quick, since we're kind of just sitting here.
Okay, sounds good.
Run back up. So give us like 5 minutes, and then here's where we're at. The next round that we cast will be semifinals, unless we like get halfway into one of these other series. But Darkimal or G Tribal is in semis right now, just waiting on whoever else makes it. So it's 11 versus Dave. To get into semis, Slipship versus Daniela. Oh no, okay, so they just haven't updated that. So Slipship is in semis, and Slipship will play the winner of 11 and Dave. Darkimal will play the winner of Fan and Tagged Once.
And do we want them to wait on the semis for us to cast? Or just, if the one we're not currently casting, you want them to play through?
Let's see. We'll probably have them play through since finals is going to be a best of 5.
Okay.
So we'll see how quickly we can
Yeah, maybe we can
Yeah.
cast the upper bracket one, since
Yeah.
we've gotten some of the lower bracket guys.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I'll try to pick somebody who we haven't seen. See people in the chat. Sorry, I haven't been checking chat. I'm a terrible streamer. You guys know I don't usually do it. But so I see Deny, Alex, E-Legacy, Slipship. Appreciate you guys watching. So we're gonna take just like a 5-minute break or something. We are waiting on the results from 11 and Dave, and Tagged Once and Fan, and then we'll see what we have next. So I think that we might cast whoever is going to play Darkimal, which might be Fan or Tagged Once. All right, we'll be back in 5. Okay. You here, Wizard? Oh. Okay, you here, Wizard?
Yep. Just got some snacks and some more to drink.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Let's see where we're at here.
So it looks like Tagged Once and Fan have finished their game.
Oh, they did?
Or, okay, well, they're out of game right now.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it looks like Fan won. So, do you want to do Fan and Dark 'em all? Do you try 'em all?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Sweet, okay. Let's do it. So we get Fan in here.
So it's gonna be a TBT, so we should get that started immediately.
Yeah. Oh, I thought G-Trimal was a Zerg.
No.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, how does Slipchup keep getting to a party? He's like a weasel.
I don't know. How did he get in here? I wasn't even here. And I'm going to let the other semis go ahead.
Yeah.
Because it is going to be a best of 5 finals, and don't want it to be a marathon. And thanks for the follow. Tagged once. I appreciate it. We are on a stream delay, so I guess you'll hear that a minute from now. Let's see, where is Darkable?
Yeah, maybe we can ping him on Cauldron also.
Should be here somewhere, yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, still looking for G-Trimal here. We didn't get lost. But I don't see him anywhere.
Yeah. So.
Not good. Okay, bear with us. Trying to find the players here. Well, trying to find one player here. Oh, he did message me earlier. Said that solar was a little toxic.
Oof.
Check that out. Trying to see if Fan can help us track him down.
Yeah. I think this happened before.
Yeah.
I remember I was playing G Trimal and he just kind of like disappeared.
Yeah.
Or I was supposed to play him. So I don't know. He's a busy man, I guess.
Yeah, and I really hate to do it. I'm like, I'll walk over this late into the tournament. Let's see.
So Fan is saying he's ready in a replay, bro. we got a match.
Yes.
I'll message him.
Okay.
Also, like, what's the etiquette on if you're playing like a best of 3 or something, and like you or your opponent looks at the replay, even if it's just really quick, of like the last game.
I don't know. I feel like it's allowed. I mean, I don't know. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's here.
And Fan just said he's going back. Let's see so top
Yeah,
one
let's
is
see
A or
what
doing
it's,
by MMR.
MMR.
Higher.
Yeah,
Okay.
so G-Tron was 35-29.
And Fan is 35-72.
Sweet.
So
Okay.
G Tremble ends first. Yeah, because I've never, like gone back in the replay. I think also because I never do the like quit and rewind from replay. I'm just too used to F10N, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I always surrender, and then I'm like, oh, I should go back and look at the replay.
Yeah. That's why I never watch replays.
He's just so mad. You're like, F10N,
Yeah.
get me out of here.
Yeah.
No, it's just habit, you know.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in this game any longer, and just muscle memory with the F10N. But yeah, I have played against some people that like I can see they're in the replay, and like they're like sitting like it's not like they watch the whole thing, but they're there for like a couple minutes, and I'm like, I don't know what the etiquette, like, is this BM? Is this cheating? I don't know. So yeah, I was wondering if you know, because it's happened to me a few times.
Yeah, I see.
And I'm wondering, should I call him out on it?
I mean, I don't really worry about it too much.
Yeah.
That's why I like to do different builds in best of threes anyway. Like, once I do a build, I almost assume that like they know exactly what I did. Whether they do or not.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of times they don't, right?
Yeah,
so you could hit him with the same build again.
Yeah.
Because I think especially we're not like, because pros probably once like they get hit with something, it's more like, oh, I didn't scout it, not
Right,
that I
right.
don't know how to deal with it. But I think at our level, it could be very common that you just
Don't know how to do.
Yeah. And it's not something that you are just gonna, from your loss, that you can just be like, okay, I just know I need to fix this next game, if I scout
Right.
it.
Yeah. Plus, sometimes just like being consistent is better than like doing something surprising.
Yeah. I
Just
really
playing
enjoy
your
series
best.
planning.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's one of the main reasons I like playing in tournaments. I think series planning is fun. Also, just being part of a consistent community. Like I think
Yeah.
Full Knox, the community you've built here at the Cauldron, is really good, and it's fun, and I like being a part of it. And
Yeah.
for all you guys watching, like seriously, like come stick around. We have a fun group of guys, and have good games, tournaments all the time. And yeah, I think this is definitely one of the better run / more fun tournaments out there.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we've actually been at it since it's been like 7 months already. We've had like 5 monthlies or something like that, and I feel like it's going well. And I keep like learning from the things that don't go well, so hopefully it's getting better over time. I appreciate.
Yeah, there's a few,
Yeah.
hiccups, but we get through them. So it looks
Yeah.
like they pick maps. First Light Shade, second Death Aura, third Submarine.
All
And
right,
we are
let's get
good
into
to
it.
go.
Go ahead and switch this over here. Thanks for waiting, everybody. I know it's been like 20 minutes since the last game that we got out of, but we are almost there, and we're gonna be there for a while, potentially, because we do have a TVT. G-Tribal versus Fan.
Oh, fan calling us out. 2 Zergs casting a TVT. We know. We have not cast any Zerg matchup today. So, we're actually not bad casters, despite what it may seem like today.
I should say we're not this bad, usually. No, I can only speak for myself.
I think we're okay.
Yeah,
we're okay.
yeah.
Hopefully you don't mute.
We're
We understand if you have to.
This is gonna stretch us pretty thin here, though. So I'm fingers crossed. There's some cheesing or something.
Well, spotting in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the Red Terran G-Trimal.
And in the upper left-hand corner, the Blue Terran from Team Fan. It's Fan. Both of these players have played in. Well, both of them have been playing in Cauldrons for a while, but like not all of them all the time. If that makes sense. Like they've been playing in Cauldrons for a long time, but kind of inconsistently, I guess I would say.
Yeah, I think fans pick back. I think Fan was there a lot at the beginning, and there has been a lot now. But maybe he's just busy with something.
Yeah.
I think G-Trimal mainly plays weeklies. Has he played in one of the?
That's true. Yeah, Fan usually plays more in the monthlies. You're right, and then G-Trimal, when he does play, which has only been a few times, it's been in the weeklies. Maybe one monthly back in the day.
Yeah, but I think he's pretty consistent in the weeklies.
Yeah.
So I know I've played both of them. I know both of them. I think so. G-Trimal really likes BC Mech in TVZ, but he's also not afraid to throw a proxy. Just proxy 3 racks, proxy 4 racks. Fan was a bio player, but he also is not afraid to throw some proxy racks down.
Yeah. I played against Fan. Fan knocked me out of Ghost Tournament the other night, and I was frustrated by it because he did the same timing attack twice, and absolutely destroyed me 2 times in a row. And I thought I was so prepared the second time. And so I'm curious to see like if he plays a similar, like he did some really, like it seemed to me like some pretty sharp 3-base timing attacks. I'm curious to see if he plays that style in this matchup.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I actually lost to basically the same timing twice this past week of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
To Urix OP.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I got one of my clanmates to look at the replay because I think my build was, or my response was just wrong. Because I think for the longest time I really struggled. Like I was pretty good defending 2-base all-ins in ZVP, but I was absolutely horrible defending 2-base all-ins after Stargate Opener because I feel like I have no scouting.
2-base all-ins after Stargate. Yeah, that's similar to what Fan did. So Fan did Cloak Banshee into a 3-base. I don't know if it was all-in necessarily, but it was definitely the same timing attack. It's hard to deal with. I feel your pain.
Yeah.
You spend all that time running around trying to stop the harass, and then it's like the timing push just catches you with your pants down sometimes.
It wasn't even the harass, it's just the denial of scouting,
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
And then I guess what I found out was I was just like teching too much during the push, just because I'm so scared of Sky Toss that.
A little bit of skirmish here, and G-Trimal's now
Yeah.
in this mineral line.
Yeah, he'll get a few, but the Cyclone's popping out, and then won't be able to do that much.
3 SCVs. Here comes the Cyclone. I feel like he could have gotten another SCV or two there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the damage here.
With some better micro, but
Yeah. Well, okay. 2 Reapers and 4 SCVs lost by fans, so that didn't work out too bad at all for G-Trimal in terms of resources loss. He has a 2 SCV lead off the back of it. Both players taking their naturals, although G-Trimal got there a little bit quicker.
well, because he did it on location, but I think by the time his orbital finishes is the same time Fan is landing. They both went for very, very similar builds.
Yeah. So I guess I'd say that's the early stages of the game kind of went to G-Trimal. I guess like that didn't do a ton of damage, but do you feel like it did enough to be justified? Like.
Yeah, I mean he's like 2
Yeah.
SCVs ahead.
Yeah.
You take what you can get.
Yeah.
That's a solid opener.
And let's see. I mean, just like in terms of scouting here. Yeah. So like Fan has done no real scouting for G-Trimal, and that's the other thing that doing that attack has given him, is he has a much better idea of what Fan is doing, most likely.
Yeah. So, but we see them both, going for the early Ravens. I think I feel like it's become more popular, a little more popular recently.
Yeah.
But I know it's also an older strategy, so maybe it's just coming back in the meta.
And you see both players are prepared for it, but in different ways. So like G-Trimal has 4 Marines parked down here, whereas Fan is patrolling this Viking back and forth. So that could also be like to keep the meta back away, but probably for the Raven.
Yeah, just any harass. Okay,
Yeah.
we see G-Trimal, he's got to move out going. We have a lot of units just following. Look at this tank commander. the faster units just rallied to its butt.
Yeah.
And they're just rear-ending the tank over and over again. Okay, now he gives the tank some breathing room. He's not tailgating it so hard.
Definite Congo line going on here.
Yeah. So I think it'll be how big the disables come in.
Yeah.
Really here. He's got 1 less tank, but looks like 1 more Raven. And he's just gonna harass.
Well,
Wow, and that
worked out. 7 SCVs. Ooh, and the friendly fire from the tanks there.
Yeah, 7 SCVs, a mule, and some friendly fire. Wow, I've never seen 3 auto turrets do that much.
Yeah, that was great.
And he's got this like nice kind of contained defensive position
Yeah.
where he
You
can
can tell
just
that-
he can just shell the mineral line.
Yeah. You can tell that G-Trimal feels pretty comfortable in this situation. Not his first time sieging up at this position at this time in the game.
Yeah. So I guess what we saw is Fan went for an earlier 3rd CC. G-Trimal's just dropping his kind of after he got that big harass done, and now he's
Ooh. Okay, rallies
Getting-
into this siege fire. The reinforcements.
Yeah, that's not a good. Oh, this is bold. He's got 1 disable. He doesn't. No energy for another, and I think that's too late.
And he gets both tanks, but the Marine's just able to stand and win against those
Yeah.
tanks.
I mean, Fan has nothing.
Yeah, G-Trimal's going to be able to march in here. 50 supply down. 30 supply down.
Man, if Fan had enough energy for 1 more disable, I still think he's losing, but it wouldn't have gone disastrously.
Really sharp there from G-Trimal. Well played.
Yeah, that was a really nice timing, and he found such a good position where that tank could shell just the edge of the mineral line, and Fan couldn't really walk up and contest.
Yeah. That. like I said, it seemed like G-Tribal just he knew exactly what to do. You know, clearly a well-practiced build. Starting with those 3 turrets, right? Like he got so much value from 3 turrets.
Yeah, I do also think I think I've played G-Tribal or maybe just seen his games in Wu-Tang, and I know he had a coach, and he really was like putting in the work, because I think he was plat for a while, but still, you know, really scary in the Wu-Tang tournament, just you know, having really sharp builds and practicing with the coach.
Yeah. Fan saying, really starting to wish you were a Zerg now. Did G-Tribal used to be a Zerg? I thought he was a Zerg
I don't
too.
think, no.
No? I'm just making that up.
I mean, at least I think I've played him. You know, I played him really early on in like Cauldron, like maybe the first Crucible, and he's always been a Terran from what I know.
All right.
Yeah, Fan I think told me his best matchup is TBZ. So.
Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. He was pretty good against me.
He crushed you?
Oh yeah, it was not a close 2-0. It was, yeah.
Yeah, I think I ended up beating Fan. That was in the Cauldron that I won when I faced 4 straight Terrans in the playoffs.
Take us away, Wizard.
Alright, up a map in the bottom right hand corner from IMDSI. No idea what that means, but it is G-Tribal.
And in the upper left hand corner, down but not out, it is our blue Terran, Fan. And oh, okay. It seemed like he was doing something weird with the SCVs there for a second, but they just kind of like ran into each other.
Well, this one that's early.
Yeah, that one does seem. It looked like 2 early ones. But
I think it's he's proxying something.
Yeah.
Well, look at G-Trimal's like on his CC little logo or whatever.
Let's take a look at that.
He's got like the handsome Squidward.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
And yeah, we do have a barracks proxy down over at G-Trimal's for Terran, though. He used to be their 4th. And we have 2 more SCVs, so this is gonna be 3 racks?
And all of them, well, okay.
So is this, you think, gonna be Reapers or Marines? I kind of feel like it's gonna be Marines. He hasn't started guess.
Exactly, yeah. Once again. So I guess he'll go to 4 racks total.
Yeah, and 1 is just, you know, really
right.
Gonna be far behind in his main. But yeah, you know, I said Fan was not afraid to, both these players, not afraid to throw some proxy racks in. So I think this could be a short game. A rarity for a TVT.
Yeah, a rarity. But I mean, there have been a lot of entertaining. I was gonna say some might say a blessing, but like there have been a lot of entertaining TVTs, and I feel like even PvP has gotten better.
Yeah. Well, I think TVT for me a lot of times isn't fun unless it's like kind of a clown fiesta or like the very best players in the world are playing. Like the Maru versus TY series, or like Bjorn versus Maru. Like when it's kind of like the very best in the world, it's amazing. But it's like when something is like Thermal versus Hero Marine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say, you know, anything too bad. Obviously, they're great players, but it definitely feels a bit less like dynamic and tactical, because it's just so hard to kind of play on that level. Because you're kind of walking like that razor's edge of positioning.
Like the tank Viking War kind of thing? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, thanks for the follow, wear tag. Ooh, okay, so G-Trimal sees the proxy. I don't think he did before.
And we'll see if this is enough.
Dropping a bunker.
He's 2 Hellions out. This, oh, he has to hold down supply. Oh, snipes 1 Hellion immediately. That's a pretty good micro. He's got the 2nd Hellion. Okay. And he's maybe just looking to contain.
G-Tribal has a bunker in production. Loses 2 Reapers. Doesn't have much to
pulling the boys now. He doesn't really get us around. This tank is going to take forever to finish.
Yeah.
I wonder, because he was still had to build the, or he swap over on the tech lab, right? Oh, and he's just going to lose so many SCVs.
Oh my gosh, okay, he's still okay on SCVs, and somehow he needs to finish the bunker he's trying to.
Oh, and
okay.
Fan wants the big SCV. Or not the big SCV, the big supply depot.
Yeah.
Well, see, Fan pulls away here now, but
Oh man.
I think he needed more.
Yeah, a little bit more, at least.
He's so far behind tech-wise. He's trying to transition now.
Scans into the base. I mean, he's really only got the one tank. I mean, that's like he was down to nothing but SCVs and a medevac. But with the completion of that bunker, and now 3 Marines inside of it, I don't know. I guess Fan has no choice. But I mean,
I think he's gonna try and transition, right?
Yeah.
He took gas. You know, I wouldn't be surprised to see these racks float home.
Yeah, G-Trimal loaded up that medevac, and he's out. He is on the way. That might give Fan an opening.
No,
if he goes
I think
right now. I mean, there's no the tank's not even sieged. If he goes right now.
Yeah, if the tank getting
man.
sieged.
Okay. He didn't know that he had that chance though. Let's see what happens with this tank.
I mean, this drop's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Fan has nothing at home.
I mean, what's here? Natural under construction. Oversaturated gas in the paint.
it's a really good decision by by G-Trimal.
It's gonna be devastating.
I think we might just see GG.
Yeah, even if he doesn't kill, even if he runs these out quickly, I mean, he's not gonna kill the mine. You know.
Yeah, like the Marines are gonna take so long to get back, and then G-Trimal can just pick up and leave.
And now he has no production. Got the army on the way back, and let's see, how many Marines did he get? 18 Marines for Fan.
Yeah, but look, there's a Cloak Banshee follow-up.
Yeah.
There's only one orbital. I think G-Trimal, he's played a beautiful series so far.
Yeah. Not interested in those long, drawn-out positional battles.
Well, you know, he might have been this game. Fan just kind of flipped the table on that.
Yeah.
But didn't quite work out.
Here comes the Banshee. And I mean, it's just relentless.
Yeah, also, again, nothing to defend this.
Yeah.
He has one scan.
I think he'll be able to get this Banshee, though. No, he didn't. Okay. Thought those Marines might get under it. Here they come.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they weren't. Maybe just lost track of it for a bit.
He really doesn't want to use that scan until he's sure he can get it. Oh man, now he uses it?
Oh, and he doesn't even get it! Yeah, it's really hard without stim.
Yeah. that was, man. I guess he just didn't want to let it get out of the base without taking a shot at it, but it seemed like maybe he should have used it earlier. Tough game so far.
Yeah, and definitely not going as planned for Fan. And I think this push... Yeah, he knows it. He knows it.
Well, nice series from G-Trimal. That's what happened to Fan there is about how I felt last time I played against Fan myself. It happens.
What, you tried to like Bane Bust and had not enough?
Like that. Yeah. Alright, so G-Trimal making his way to the finals. Yeah. So, congrats to him. We'll see him in the next series. Now let's see so we have 11 and Slipship.
Looks like they haven't played their games yet. I don't see Slipchip online. 11 is away, so he's not in-game, and his last match was, against Testa.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
So,
let's see.
What's going on here?
Well, okay, we'll go ahead and invite them.
Was Slipchip even on right now?
Yeah, he just messaged me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just getting set up here. So we're going to have 11 versus Slipchip. So what was that going to be? PVZ?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Well, is 11 even here?
He said, okay, so Slipchip said he was taking a smoke real quick. So, it should be
11
back.
is, right?
Right, yeah.
That's illegal for Slipchip.
Yeah. Hopefully Slipchip's that smoke. Hopefully he's not that stressed out from his StarCraft.
StarCraft's a stressful game, man.
Yeah, taking up smoking at a tender age.
So we'll finally be able to cast a Zerg. And we've seen 11 a lot and Slipchip a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't they actually, they met, I believe, in, was it the previous Crucible or the one before that? They met in the finals.
Let's take a look and see. Now that we're a little bit more organized over at the Cauldron. The last one, you're right, it was Slipchip. The last Crucible that we had, it was Slipchip first, winning over 11.
Yeah, so we'll,
Let's take a look back at that.
we'll
Who
see
was
if
in
11
semis
can...
last time? Fan, okay. Last time we had Fan versus 11, and 11 won in semis, and then Slipchip beat Alex in semis. Okay. Alright, so we do have our new point system. So we got some points on the line here. Don't know, have we talked about that? You're familiar with the points and everything.
Yeah, I know the points, but maybe you can tell it to the
so,
viewers on stream.
Yeah, so like for the monthly and for the weekly, both of them give the players points that will qualify them to skip the first stage of the season finals, which will be the next monthly that we do after Gauntlet is over. So, for winning the Crucible, you get 10 points. For winning a monthly, you get 20 points. And it's kind of like less from there. For the Crucible, second is 6 points, I want to say. So yeah, some season points on the line here as well. And after the season finals, we'll reset those points, by the way.
I think I might have to play in some of the Crucibles.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
To get some points.
I'm gonna need them. Now, of course, we can still, the casters will still be able to play in finals, in the Season 1 final tournament. We just probably won't be skipping any stages.
Yeah. I was doing alright, but I just, I've been casting these now, and, well, I don't think I ever played that much in the weeklies.
Right.
But, yeah, the current monthly is not going so well for me.
Yeah, actually, I'm supposed to play 11 tonight for the monthly. I keep forgetting, but we keep rescheduling. Last time it was my fault, but yeah, we're supposed to play that tonight.
Well, hopefully she also shows up for the semis match.
Yeah, said he was just smoking. Maybe he rolled like a 3-gram blunt. And he's out there
Whoa.
just chiefing down. I don't know.
And he's forgot fully about the game. And he's just enjoying life.
He's about halfway through that thing.
Oh yeah, I really need to. So how many skipped the? So top 8. Okay, I'm still in top 8.
Top 8. Okay. I know I'm not. I know I'm.
Yeah, you're looks like 8 points shy.
Yeah, probably gonna be a little more than that after after this one's over. Okay, so now they're banning. 11 is back. He's in the party. We're getting there. We're making progress.
Man, my score is just fully carried from winning that one that one monthly. I have not done much of anything else.
Yeah, I'm coasting on the back of some early Cauldron results right now, I think. Alright, so the rematch of last week's finals here in semis.
First map, Death Aura.
That's one of the things I like.
Oh, wait, is that bagged?
Oh.
No, banned. Yeah,
He's banning. He's
banned
still
Jag.
banning.
Okay.
Yeah. Just likes to confuse
Yeah.
us.
Slipjip saying he loves Death Aura. Yep, Death Aura, pretty good Protoss map.
11 says, why do you love it? You're 44% on it. Oof. It's just a absolute headshot there.
I think it's a really good map for Protoss because of like easy 4 base.
Let's see who's in the chat while we're waiting. Tagged once. Hey, appreciate you coming in, playing in Ghost Tournament and my tournament. Welcome to the Cauldron. Alex and Dave, what's up, guys?
Lightshade, Pillars, and then last will be Romanticide.
Alright, sweet. So Lightshade and then Pillars. Let's hop into it. So
I feel like Lightshade and Pillars are both very good Zerg maps.
Oh, yeah.
Especially versus Protoss.
Oh. Wonder who's not accepting this. Did I choose the wrong map? No.
Slipjip has not accepted.
Okay. There we go. We're getting there. What did I do? There we go. What's 11 playing Terran?
A race check in here.
Give that a second.
Because I know 11, I believe, has played Terran in the monthlies, because the monthly MMR cap's a little lower.
Yeah. Well, I'll just ask if he's ready.
Did he play Zerg in the previous matches, or did he play Terran?
You know, I didn't look. He said he's. Oh, there he goes. Okay, now he switched it.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's do it. Yeah, I was gonna say I had a strong feeling he was gonna play Zerg, but.
Yeah, because I think his Zerg is significantly better than his Terran.
Yeah. I think it's like a good 600 or 700 MMR, if I'm not mistaken, but I have to double check. Alright, spawning in to the upper left-hand corner from Team Legion, it's our purple Protoss Slipjip.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, from Ashes, which I believe is also from the Risen community, it is 11.
I did not know that. I
Yeah.
think you're right. I think you're right.
So I think what I've noticed is they all have like fire or phoenix type things, and then the E's are just replaced with 3s. Because I've seen Ashes, I've seen Risen, I've seen Cinders where the E is a 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they're named after Phoenix. Why not just do Phoenix? Or
Right.
maybe that's too long for the clan tag. I don't know if there's a limit.
Too obvious. They like to be a little cryptic.
No, true. You gotta be confused. Like, oh, you guys are all from the same team.
Oh, we have a pool before hatch here from 11.
Yeah. So I think this was a bit. Oh, he tries to snap on that probe, so he loses a bit of mining time, and he loses.
I missed that.
He loses all semblance of the worker stacking. But I know that Slipship has in the past struggled with pool first openings. Like, he's good, he knows what to do against 12 pool.
Yeah.
He knows what to do against hatch first. And I think he overreacts a lot, and I think this is an overreaction. Putting a forge down. Yeah. Because Voltmax, I think I gave you that info.
Yeah.
Before, is when you were... Did you win that series? I don't remember.
Well, I won the game. I think I lost the series, but I won the game where I did it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think I did not do it again.
Should have done it again.
Should have done it again.
He looks like he still has not figured out how to deal with it.
Yeah. And to be totally honest with you, like when he played against your team in that team league, I warned him about this, and I said, if you play against the Zerg, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go pull first because I know Wizard mentioned that about you. So it's too bad that he is overreacting. Do you still think he is?
No, not anymore, because 11's building Rochefort. I think 11 would have just been fine if he, pulled out a gas and just macroed, and he would be super far ahead.
Yeah.
But I think we do know, 11's not really that type of player. He really likes his early timings.
Yeah.
And he's not one for macro games, it seems. So yeah, now I think this is a fine reaction. So maybe 11 didn't really do his scouting on Slipchip.
I think if I was gonna do like a Rochefort like this, I probably would not go pool first.
Yeah. But this is the 19 drone all in. So this is like a very, I guess, like standard one that's really good at against Protoss and Terran.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, this is a very standard 19 drone Roachling Ravager all in.
So just worried that if I go full first, it'll telegraph them not to go all in on 2 base. But
yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. Let's see what happens here.
Unless you're doing like a 12 pull macro.
One photon cannon here. The wall. No shield battery yet, but one going down.
He has the void. He just has to micro the void, not get hit.
But the Roches are gonna run through here. How much damage can they do before they get zapped down by this void ray? 2 probes.
I don't think it's enough. The other cannon's finishing, the battery's finishing.
Yeah.
Second void's coming. And yeah. Oh, he doesn't plug up the wall though.
Okay, that's gonna help him a lot if he can get. He needs at least a few more probes here. Okay, this is nice.
Yeah, oh my god, 11.
Yeah.
11 probes just from that.
Now, if he transitions right now...
He's building drones.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, just that small slip up of not plugging in. Because he was... If he had the Stalker in position, he would be so far ahead.
Yeah, and I think he definitely needs to turn around here. This has done what it's going to do, in my opinion. And,
yeah.
anything else, I think 11.
But man, he's got just a
overlords.
lot of random stuff like rallied on this side of the map.
Yeah.
You know? If Slipchip's active with his... Oh, he's morphing more Ravagers. I don't know about this idea. I think it's not the best choice. That's a lot of gas.
Yeah. But maybe we can just snipe a couple things with these Ravagers. That wouldn't be too bad. But
Yeah, but it's delaying your tech so much.
Yeah.
Or like, I shouldn't even say delay your tech, because you shouldn't have that much gas. Like, you should be droning at this point, I feel like.
Right. Okay, he's taking the third.
I would still say he's... how far? He's ahead economically still, but he's very behind on tech.
He's losing a lot of overlords. That's at least 3. 4 overlords.
Yeah, just having everything rallied on the other side of the map is not always the best.
Okay, Spore Crawler's going down.
He's gonna lose this third.
Yeah, not gonna be able to make that third. That's gonna really kind of back him up here. 2 base on 2 base is far from what you want as a Zerg player.
Oh yeah. And man, it just feels like he lost all economic lead he had right there.
Yeah, it does.
It's also, you know, the spores are getting forced. I think as long as Slipchip just contains him here, I think he's totally fine.
Yeah.
Oh, we should check the other third though. 11's gonna get away with it.
That's a good idea. A lot of Protoss. I mean, Voids are not like the fastest in the air.
They're pretty fast.
Not like Phoenixes though, right? So like a lot of the time
yeah.
they'll keep them over in the same dead space, you know, and like not rotate them all the way. Like just keep poking between that third and that second.
Yeah. I think the one thing I would like to see from Slipchip is just a Void Ray kind of patrolling near his base, preventing Nidus shenanigans, and I think his lead is safe.
You can fight that Spore Crawler.
Yeah, he didn't activate Prismatic Alignment.
Now that the Queens are here, probably not, but I think it would have been smart for him to just go ahead and target that down.
He's adding in a second Stargate and a Twilight Council now. Yeah, he will have to get Storm. He can't let 11, sit back for like 2 or 3 more minutes and build up a bunch of Hydras. I don't know about this fight.
Yeah,
I don't think you need to take this fight as Slipchip.
When those Hydras came in, that was
Also, you just generally don't want to be fighting like Queens in like equal or, close to equal numbers.
Right.
Especially if they have energy. He's attacking his own pylon for a bit on accident.
And the one reason why I thought it might have been okay there was that the Queens were pretty low energy.
Really? I thought there were a few transfuses.
Yeah, I think he had 1 or 2. Yeah.
Yeah, because those Queens have decent energy now, and they just all drop tumors. So.
Yeah. I did notice when he was fighting though that he didn't have too many transfuses there, but definitely with those Hydras though.
Yeah, so it looks like 11's going to go into Hydraling Bane, which I think is a very strong composition versus Stargate. You just kind of want to do it off about 72 drones. So this is a bit early, but we'll see. Since this has not been a standard game, it could catch Slipchip off guard. He doesn't have any storm, any type of splash, and these Hydras are going to go to town.
One gateway goes up already. Here come the Voiders though. Yeah, That's probably too many. It's too much for kind of whiffs on the force field there. That's okay.
He gets some damage, and the Guardian Shield is at least very good against Hydras that attack quickly. But yeah, I would really like to see Slipchip, you know, start getting Storm. I think he had the opportunity to get it a while ago, and I think it would help him immensely in this game.
Hydra's so good against Void Race. I don't know that he has the numbers here, and he doesn't have any kind of like meat shield for the Hydras at the moment.
Yeah, and he has no upgrades. He's just, I think his Hydra speed just finished, but still no range. Still he's on 0-0, and Slipchip has +1 voids. Adding in another Stargate and a Fleet Beacon, which, you know, all well and good, your transition carriers.
Oh yeah.
But I still would like to see Storm.
Now, are these armies gonna collide here in the middle? No. Voider is just out of range of those Hydras. A little bit of a standoff, but I think Slipchip trying to catch up to these Hydras on creep. Ooh.
Yeah.
The choke point really helped him out.
Just losing so much off creep.
Yeah.
You know, I think 11's crew spread has not been very good this game. You know, maybe if he had some more, he can start bringing, like, be more active with his Hydras, and maybe even bring his Queens in. Because he's getting disruptors. Because now he's losing his timing window, right? He had this time where Protoss didn't have splash, and you can actually get something done with like Hydra Queen.
Yeah.
Or he's also gotten the Bane Nest, not used it at all. Yeah, it feels like he didn't really have too much of a plan after.
That's true. Yeah, I mean he did start out with a pretty all-in build.
Yeah, it's
like very, you know.
Yeah, it's weird. You know, okay, he's just now he has 2 Evos, but he wasn't researching out of both. Getting a Bane Nest for kind of no reason, and he started Bane Speed, so signaling he wants to transition to Banelings, but I kind of think that ship has sailed, except for, you know, harassing bases. But your army is not looking very strong, and if you're investing so much in harass, that will die. You know, it's not like the Banelings can get value and live. It's gonna be rough. Like how's he gonna dodge this disruptor? Oh. He's just gonna dodge it by Slipchip not controlling it. Oh my god, the Banelings on the... Yeah. So we see some poor control from Slipchip. I really think he could have cleaned that fight up. See how this disruptor lands? Oh my god, yeah. Jesus. That's devastating.
That's gruesome, yeah.
And yeah, we see, okay, like getting Spire and Lurker Den, Bane Speed, like 11's just getting kind of all the tech without, it doesn't seem like a real plan behind it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you want the Lurkers unless they have, I guess, you know, there's a decent ground arm. Actually, not really anymore. But the Lurkers are really good for zoning a High Templar, but Slipchip has opted to go Disruptor. And while, you know, Lurkers can slow down Disruptors, it's still not great.
This is going to be a nice little Zealot run by.
Yeah.
When it gets there.
11's not really prepared, but he's launching his own attack onto 3rd, but into a lot of batteries. It's a lot of batteries here.
Yeah.
Oh, the Zealot run by is devastating. The carriers, like fighting into batteries. Oh.
Once they're, I mean, this is, I think, only 5 carriers, yeah, but even that, really hard for Hydras to deal with for the most part, especially in a defensive position.
Right, yeah, he fought on top of like five batteries.
Yeah.
Wow, this Zella run by actually kills the base. But yeah, it feels to me that 11 just didn't really have a solidified plan, because he was going for a lot of ideas, but it's kind of like you need to go for one. You know, it's better to do one thing, like even though it's not the best thing, do one thing like wholeheartedly instead of kind of half doing a lot of things, because he just had a lot to tech that he hasn't really gotten the opportunity to use.
There's just too many carriers here. I mean, he does have. He got out some characters, maybe about 10, but not enough there in the end.
Yeah, not nearly enough.
So, good job there by Slipship. He sort of had an advantage for a long time, but took his time to solidify the win there.
Yeah, I mean there were opportunities for 11 there, right?
Yeah.
I think if he had noticed that Slipchip kind of overreacted to the initial pool first, he could have just macroed out and been fine. When he got the lings into the main, it got like 11 probes. If he just also macroed out of that, he would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like even ahead.
Yeah, I definitely think so too. Like you're right. Like when he kind of caught him with the wall down in the early game. If he would have just switched over hard into droning right after that.
Yeah, but it's always easier to say when we can see. We can see the supply counts. We can see the workers. Yeah. A lot of times, it's hard in game to kind of get a read on the situation.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think especially as Zerg, where you really have to choose, like, am I building units or am I building workers? Having kind of like a slightly incorrect read can be pretty devastating.
Yeah, and especially if you're the player who's been on the defensive, and so you haven't seen that much of your opponent's base. Pretty hard to know what you're dealing with. Alright, so players are ready.
Well, I mean, I think 11 saw a lot of Slipchip space. He got lings in. It's maybe hard to... It's hard to see, if you're not paying attention, okay, what's his probe count? What's my drone count?
Yeah. So, spawning into the upper right-hand corner, it is, from Team Legion, our Red Protoss player, Slipchip.
And in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold, it is Ash's 11. He's down a game, and he's also looking to take his revenge on Slipchip for beating him in the finals of last week.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I like about having some of the same people play in these events. That we have rematches, so this is a rematch of last week's finals.
Yeah, and you get to know people, you get to know their play styles, and then there's fun mind games in there. But we see 11 opening hatch first. Oh my! Did you see the probe? The probe bugged out for a second and was not able to get the hatch block off.
Oh no, I did not watch the hatch block.
Yeah, the probe took some weird turn and headbutted into a wall. I have never seen that before.
Slipship just being annoying with the mineral patches there.
Yeah, 11 opening. Completely standard so far. Looks like Slipship's going Cybercore before Nexus. Maybe just to be safe. He knows 11 is a bit more of an aggressive player.
Yeah.
So you might suspect something's up. Going Cyber before Nexus is one of the ways that Protoss can be safer.
So last game we saw 11 do the 19 drone all in. He went full first that time. So this is a different build, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, we could still see a Link Flood.
Yeah, yeah.
Link Flood is always very good. I think, especially at our level.
Oh yeah.
11 hiding his drone behind the third. I feel like this is always more of a versus Terran thing, kind of hiding the drone from the Reaper, because you're usually not gonna you can't get an adept in time, so you're only really worried about the probe. But with Lings, it's usually enough. I guess it's wait. Oh, he cut Lings. That's why.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, but he's going back home.
Yeah.
And he's not pulled out of gas. He gets speed like 70 gas late. So I don't think it's gonna be a Link Flood. He's getting layer. Okay. So is this gonna be Queen Lingnitis? Is what I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay. So looking at this Overlord pathing, well, it's hard to tell.
I mean, this is also just a regular scout, you know, scout pathing. It's fine. But
Yeah.
he is sending this other Overlord. No, it's just rally to the pillar.
Well, the reason why I was saying maybe was because he changed the way that the Overlord was moving, like to look like maybe he was going to try to go to this hard to see area in the Protoss's main, but now it looks like he's just going to go straight through the main.
Yeah, but this Void's gonna find it. And he's taking 3 more gas? What the heck? He's going Mutas. It's gotta be. I don't know about Mutas, like... Yeah, I really don't like Mutas into... They already have a Stargate. You know? I think Mutas are a great late game switch. Or maybe not late game, but like, you know, mid game, after they've played a bunch of like ground composition, and you just come in with a bunch of Mutas before they really have Stargates up.
Right.
But once Slipchip catches wind of this, you know, he already has a Stargate. He's just gonna get Phoenix. Oh my! He scouts. Did he see the? Oh my God! He missed the spire. Okay, no, he's gonna see it now. Okay, he sees the spire.
That's pretty unfortunate. Dropping a Roach Warren as well now.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like to me, you know, 11's trying to play very like cute. You know, he went to take a third. I don't know what that was about the gas. Maybe that was just inefficient. And now, once the spire gets spotted, he throws down a Roach Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just trying to be a little too cute. And I think a lot of times, right, at like a diamond level, a lot of times you could be cute and it just doesn't have any effect. Because there's just not the right reactions from the opponents.
No, I do think... okay. So he's making 6 mutas.
Yeah.
So he's going... I actually thought when he got scouted he might cancel that spire.
Yeah, because he dropped the Roach one also.
Yeah. When I saw him drop the Roach Warren especially, I thought he might cancel the spire. But he doesn't, and he goes ahead and makes the mutas. There are 4 Phoenix out, 1 more on the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a second Stargate dropped. You know, he has a lot of gas because he's making all these cannons. So he's gonna go Roach Muta, looks like. Is he getting... Uh-oh.
Yeah, is that doing that for you too? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 11 might be lagging out here.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. I also noticed that he's floating a lot of minerals, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, so it might have been for a while.
Yeah, it could
have been. Ah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. I hate to see that.
Well, if his internet, you know, if he just dropped and he's not fully out, we can always recover from replay.
Yeah.
But yeah, wait, are those his mutas in the upper right-hand corner?
Yeah, they are.
Are they about to gauge the Phoenix? I don't think
Yeah.
that fight's gonna go well.
The Phoenix are coming in right now. That's actually right where I have my screen.
Okay, yeah, I was checking back.
I guess I'm just gonna have to click drop here.
We can ping him. Oh.
Okay, let me go ahead and message him. Okay. Well, he's offline on Discord. Seems like maybe his internet crashed. I don't know. We'll give it. We'll definitely give it a few minutes here.
Okay.
Just in case. 'Cause he was already down a game, and this game seemed like it was not going too well. But
yeah, I mean,
he hadn't lost yet though.
I don't think it's like a rage quit or anything. I think he just DC'd.
Yeah. I just meant if he does DC and he couldn't come back, it did seem like Slipchip was probably going to win this series.
Oh
anyway.
yeah,
But,
yeah,
you know,
I agree. But like
yeah.
Still, it's Diamond. Like a bunch of things
Right.
could happen.
Yeah. Still, yeah. No, he definitely hadn't lost yet though.
Even in the previous game, that first fight where like he actually saw some success because Slipchip just absolutely whiffed the disruptor. And he got kind of miscontrolled the zealots to like charge onto the Banes.
Yeah.
It was almost like oh wow, like is 11 gonna win this? So definitely a lot of things can happen in Diamond games for people to come back from.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we've all thrown with pretty big leads.
Oh yeah. Don't remind me, Bonlux. Too many times.
Yeah.
Actually, I played a ZVZ where actually I came back from. I had one worker left. I was going like 2-base Muta into what I thought was 2-base Roach, but he didn't go Lair. So it was like a hashtag Roach. So hashtag Roach and Ling. So it came a lot earlier than I was expecting. But I think I managed to get like 12 Mutas out. And then killed his whole army. He only had one drone, and then I like made it like to his side of the map. And I think it was like a bit late. Like he was trying to micro. I think he should have built spores immediately. But I got there, just as spores were finishing, and then I brought like him down to like no workers, and it was the craziest game.
11 actually just messaged me. Sorry. Okay, so my internet went out. I think it's back though. All right.
Okay.
So we're gonna try to recover here.
I'm gonna grab a beer and I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so 111 logs back in. We're gonna go back into that game. Now Slipchip is up a game in the series over 11 here. It's a best of 3, and when the game left off, I think it was, let's see. Okay, yeah, about 6 minutes into the game, and 11 had his mutas parked right outside of Slipchip's base, with the Phoenixes about to engage them. It's going to be interesting when we resume. They're going to be like right in a battle.
Yeah, it's also gonna be a bit rough for 11 because I think he was kind of AFK or like DC'd or lagging, and his wasn't able to spend his money for a bit. So he's gonna have to micro the meters and spend his money, and I'm sure he probably missed his injects, and it's rough for him coming back.
Yeah, this might be a little ugly because it's unclear if he knows like exactly where the game left off. I don't know, like
true,
yeah.
Because I think he definitely was, I guess, unable to play, but the game was kind of going on for a few seconds, so he might not realize his mutas are in trouble.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure there's at least a few seconds of delay between like his internet going out and the game kicking him or whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna remove him from the party and then.
Oh no, he responds.
Okay, so let's see. This should work. This is gonna be the real test of Blizzard's lobbies.
Wait, so did you hit recover, or are we just?
Yeah, this is
okay.
Hit recover.
I don't know why this. I thought it would still go to like the regular lobby menu. I guess not. I don't recover very often.
Okay, let's do it. It says recovering from 6 minutes and 13 seconds. So I think we're good.
Okay.
So here we go. That's weird. Okay, so there's like two loading screens. When I haven't recovered a game in a while. Thanks for the follow, by the way.
Yeah.
Dirty GG.
Although I'm glad it's a thing, because what was that one tournament? Because like Blizzard had always like resisted having it on LAN, or there was like a tournament where like the game crashed like mid game, and they had no recover from replay or anything like that. And I think was it Hero? I think Hero's in it, and it was either like he got screwed or basically he got like gifted a win.
Okay, I'm so curious to see what happens. Okay, so alright,
Yeah.
So he's gonna be able to see. I think what's going on here. Okay, and they are ready. So another countdown.
We're finally in it. Oh, with the mutas. Yeah, I don't think he reacted to him right away. He probably wasn't sure what was going on, and the mutas get slaughtered.
Yeah, I feel bad for 11 here. I mean, like,
yeah, it's
the
unfortunate.
mutas were trapped, essentially.
Well, but it's like, maybe if, he didn't get, like, he wasn't lagging so much, the mutas would have had better pathing or something.
Okay, let me try
not trapped there in that corner.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. It also took you fix my best of 3 and everything. Alright, so we're back at it. 11 lost. Well, okay, he's got 3 units left over.
He's going Nidus. He's going to Roach Nidus now. I wonder if Ling Nidus would have been better, but, he could have realized he doesn't have the larva for that. He might have missed a few injects and no Queen at the third. Because Lings are great against Phoenix.
This might be brutal, and he's got 5 overlords here, totally unprotected. He's going to have like a 30 supply block here in a second. Here comes the Nidus.
Stalkers more mid. Still, I think these 2 voids are going to put in work. He just really needs to focus down the Midas with his ground armor.
Yeah.
Or not the Midas, what, he's recalling? Oh my god,
Did he recall the wrong? No? What? Okay.
That's just a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is...
Wow. Working a lot better than I would have expected.
Well, I mean, because we basically had like 3 seconds there of Slipchip's army not fighting.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Slipchip is still winning this, but it made it a lot closer.
Yeah. Well,
21 workers have gone down, and 11 has now again taken the worker lead.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, this puts 11 squarely, right? You know, it's back into the game.
I just think it's. I don't know. I think Slipchip has much better tech. Right?
Yeah, he does.
He already has his archives. He has Stargate. Actually, no research on the Twilight Council yet.
I guess I just mean that shouldn't have killed 20 probes. So like the fact that it did at least gives him like a glimmer of hope here.
Yeah.
It's definitely that's probably best case scenario there. It's not like it was gonna kill him, right? You know. So I mean, like to get all those probes is pretty sweet. But you're right though. Not much tech.
That miss.
Yeah.
I wonder why was that recall? Like it was just a total misclick maybe, because
yeah.
He would have cleaned up the fight pretty easily. But you know, one thing I do think 11 is really good at, he's really good at like being scrappy and like finding a way to come back.
Yeah, that's true. I think when you play that like frequent all-in style, it kind of gives you those scrappy moments. Pretty often.
Well, I mean, I think there's some people that do like the all-ins, like they do it very mechanically well.
Yeah.
And they just hit their timing, and then they're kind of lost. I don't think 11's quite that good mechanically, but he does seem to have like a really good sense of like, hey, like here's where my opponent's weak. Like, I can really take advantage of this.
Here comes round 2 with the Midas. Queen's going down quick though. No transfuses yet.
Yeah, he just didn't have enough.
Yeah.
The tech is just too far behind. Like here.
He only had like 2 or 3 Hydras in that already. So it's you're right. Like just due to tech, due to having the economic advantage for so long, Slipchip way too far ahead here for 11 by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens though. It does look like he's gonna take 2-0 as long as he can play smart.
I mean, he could just A move.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, yeah. But by play
this
smart,
this arm from Protoss is so scary. Yeah, he's leaving 2 Stalkers back home to prevent any Unitas. Really nice. The only thing that could get 11 back in this game.
Yeah.
Jesus, 5 Archons. That's disgusting.
Slipchip just kind of waiting for the inevitable at this point.
Oh yeah.
Probably the force field in the ramp.
11 has roaches too, so some of that's inflated.
Alright.
And yeah, another nice series from Slipchip. And kinda unfortunate for 11 in the last game. I don't think even before the the DC. I don't think he was in a great position, but I think the DC just kind of made it really bad for him.
So Slipchip won the best of 3 against 11 last time they played, in the finals of last week's Cauldron, or last week's Crucible. Wins again. Dave says the overlay has been up.
Oh, have you been casting? What? No, yeah, it's good. What about the overlay?
Huh.
Oh no, everyone's saying Testa is incorrect.
Oh, okay.
It looks like we have Slipchip versus G Trimal in the finals.
Awesome. Alright, Slipchip versus G Trimal. So we've got a new challenger against Slipchip this week, who seems to be on a tear. So this will be a PvT. Let's get him in here. Is G Trimal online?
I think we gotta ping him again. This man is hard to find.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I see him.
I need to get him on my friends list. Okay, yeah, so this is a best of 5. So at least the vetoes might go a little faster.
I mean, we don't have Dave, so
Yeah.
vetoes will go fast. Dave is like all the maps are his children. He doesn't want to show favoritism.
Dave is like morally opposed to picking a map. You know, like I don't, it like violates his religion or something. I don't know. He's got a big problem with it though.
Wait, isn't Detroit almost A, right? It's is a higher MMR is A. Am I dumb?
Yeah, higher MMR is A.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what.
Okay.
All right,
what?
so they banned. Okay, so then.
Wait, but they're banning. Why do they have the minus sign? Like it's just the best of 5.
Yeah. I'm just gonna ask them to start over, just so that we like there's no confusion here.
Yeah, that might be easier. Okay, Oxide is banned, and Jag is banned.
No, stop banning. You can only ban one map.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I think we have to explain like the core concepts of a best of 5 or something. I don't know how to.
Why does this tournament? Why do we always have trouble with picks and bans?
I don't know. Like what the hell? Okay.
Okay, Death Aura first. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys.
Alright, yeah. Bear with us. I don't know what's happening here. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting trolled. Like, I feel like this is like a running joke where, like, I don't know, like, maybe we just need to do what Ghost does and just, like, pick the maps for everybody. Just, like, everyone, or what Ghost used to do. Everyone's gonna play every single map on Submarine.
Yeah.
But that's, I don't know. It's okay.
Conceptually, this shouldn't be too hard. Wait, okay.
Alright, so Death Aura is gonna be our first map. She's Trimal. I feel like I should just like show people the chat so that they can like. I feel like that'd be the most.
Oh yeah, show it, show it. These guys cannot figure out picks and bans.
Oh gosh.
AM. Okay, pillars. Okay, so we're going Death Aura, Romance Side, Lightshade, Pillars, and the last one.
Christ. Alright.
So.
Well, we're doing Death Aura first, right? Let's start there.
It's Death Aura. Here, I'll write this shit down.
Okay. Thank you.
So we're doing Death Aura, Romanticide, Lightshade, Pillars, and Submarine is the final one.
It's a learning experience for everybody. Every week.
Oh man.
TVP, they are ready. What?
No, they're not ready.
It's okay. Alright, Slipship is gonna run to the bathroom for one quick second, and then we're gonna hop in.
This has gotta be the the Crucible that we've had with the most delays.
Oh yeah.
That are not, we had the lobby bug, right? Was that last week? So besides that,
no. Well, last week, we skipped it because of that was something else. What was going on where we had the lobby bug?
Oh, were we just doing live?
That was that was the team tournament, right? That was VTL where that was happening.
Well, we had that, but I also remember there was one, or I was casting with Slipchip, but that might, or not Slipchip, Flapjack.
Yeah.
But that might have just been live matches.
Yeah. That was probably a couple
from
weeks
Hex.
ago, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's been going on for.
Yeah, it has.
For like 2 weeks or whatever.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Looks like we are ready. Finally.
At long last. No. So the first map is Death Aura. Both of these players have been like really sharp tonight. Especially, I would say, especially the games that we saw out of G-Trimal.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
G-Trimal looked very solid.
Go ahead and switch over to the game. Make sure I don't have an overlay snafu. Take it away, Lizzie.
Alright, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Death Aura with the blue Terran pieces, it is G-Trimal.
And in the bottom right, the defending champion from Team Legion. It is our Red Protoss player, Slipchip, aka Zerg.
AKA Guardian, AKA Cyril.
Yeah.
Can't really decide on a name. I think this is the first finals for G-Trimal. I think he's made semis before, but
yeah, that's probably true. Maybe if it's 3 matches, I can check.
Just kidding, I checked, and he's made. He took second before.
Okay.
All the way back in the second Crucible.
Oh wow.
So it's been a while for him.
Yeah, you're right. He has been playing these for a while.
He's back. I think that was the one I lost to him in.
Oops. I had best of 3 up there for a second. It is a best of 5. My bad there. That's a new thing for us. We did best of 3 throughout before, but then we did like a best of 5 recently when Dave was casting, and kind of like that. I'm just gonna stick with that. Alright, a little bit of a worker square off here. Things seem normal so far, right? Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, all seems normal to my untrained Zerg eye.
Yeah. Not much Zerg tonight for 2 Zerg casters.
Yeah, it's because we're casting, not playing. Also, if there are any Terran players out there that want to cast, we need some Terran casters desperately.
Yeah, Maurice.
Because we have Protoss casters, we have Zerg casters, and we have 0 Terran casters.
I did have a couple volunteer. Super Square and Maurice Moss both said they were interested, but then we kind of went on that little break because of the servers and all that stuff.
Yeah, servers and holidays.
So I'll need to hit them up again.
Yeah, Maurice Moss seemed really good at Terran.
Yeah.
And I think Super Square cast once before.
He did, yeah. It was good, yeah.
Yeah.
So definitely would be down for that.
Yeah, if any of you ever want to try it, we're not. There's no no need to be good, not like we are.
If you've been thinking, hey, I want to try casting sometime, this would be a good place to try it.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah. Reaper Harass got 1 probe. I thought I saw a second one there, but it was not. I was going to say that. Pretty good for 1 Reaper.
Phoenix started from Slipjib. I really do hope we see that 2 Stargate Phoenix into kind of Colossus that we've been seeing Hearthstone play a lot in PvT. It seems really fun. It seems pretty strong. It seems like a good way to kind of get to late game safely. And then what you have to do is you kind of have to play like a Zerg, right? A lot of times I think you saw this especially more in Wings. When you play Lingbane Meta versus Terran, your metas are always looking to pick off the reinforcements, or your lings are always looking to pick off the reinforcements. So you kind of have to do that with the Phoenixes, if we do end up seeing that 2-Stargate Phoenix Colossus style.
Ooh, that's the supply to go up to deny the scout.
Oh yeah, he's on top of things today.
Oh yeah, he has been sharp all night. Well, I mean, we haven't been casting him all night, but from what we've seen.
Starting with mines, we would probably see a mine drop.
Yeah.
Don't we normally see a 3 mine drop? Or maybe his build is a little inefficient? Because I normally believe at this timing you should have 3 mines with the medevac pop. Oh, he does. 1 is just hiding. So, yeah. Really clean execution so far by G-Trimal and poor...
These Phoenixes!
Oh my god. Oh, that's tragic.
That really hurts. Can he possibly get lucky with these? No.
No. Slipship's on top of it.
Oh,
wow,
man.
yeah, that...
Oh, no. Ooh.
He's playing with fire here.
Flirting with disaster for sure. Okay.
We do get an armory now, so they, oh my god.
He's not gonna see it.
Oh my god! Jesus! Okay, that all made up for it.
Wow. Chip, no.
Mini-map awareness like that is hard. You have to pay attention to so many things. Right, because he's microing his adepts too.
Yeah. I was watching what the adepts were doing, and we just.
And apparently, so was Slipton.
Yeah. They ran into G-Trimal's natural just now. Did not get a whole lot done. Let's look at units lost here, and yeah, pretty big deficit, right around 600-700.
But, you know, kind of, I don't even think it's that bad for a Slipship, right? He's been chronoing out those probes, and he has the Phoenix, which kind of help, especially with a long map, as long as he's relatively active with them. I don't believe G-Trimal can really push out, right? Because he has no opportunity to bring reinforcements in. Whatever he decides to push with, he just pushes with. You know, maybe if he pulls the boys, he might win here, but
yeah,
I'm not really sure. Because if you're, you know, playing well with the Phoenix, you just go behind and you stop any reinforcements. Hopefully you pick up the tank too if it's left too far in the back.
Seems like both players here. Okay, well, here comes G-Trimal for sure.
Yeah, and Slipship is not being as active with these Phoenix as I would like.
Okay. Just now scouting that this is coming, and you're right. He doesn't really know till it's on the front door. Okay, now.
Oh my god! I think he forgot Warp Gate. Yeah, Warp Gate just kicked in. That might be one reason why he's kind of further behind than I thought he would be for this push.
It's gonna be interesting positioning here. Is he gonna come from? I think he's trying to figure out. Okay, yeah, he didn't realize the third was in that unusual position. Maybe he kept circling around.
Yeah. So normally what I see is, G-Trimal has 3 SCVs is like you start building turrets. And you get like a really reinforced position.
Sieging third base. Looks like he's gonna sack it. Yeah, he's gonna sacrifice the third here. Regroup at the natural. So G-Trimal will take Slipship's third base. Will he be able to get any further than that?
Slipship poking a bit, grabs a mine. Colossus is in the fight. Oh, nice disable on the Colossus. Oh my god, and that armor shred. I do think G-Trimal still, he needs to get more done here.
Bunker.
I would love to see some turrets for, right, because also the turrets will still be effective against the Colossus.
Ooh, and these tanks are unprotected.
But he doesn't really go for the tanks.
Interesting, he did not, I mean, he could have.
Yeah, he definitely could have.
Yeah.
Oh man, that Slipship's macro, he got a huge supply block and now he's floating 2k, 1k.
Okay, now like, he should be, it'd be hard to defend this gateway in the Cybernetics core from these low-ground siege tanks.
Yeah. Oh man, I really would like to see the Phoenix, you know, kind of, as I was saying, pick off the reinforcements. I think that's kind of the best thing you could be doing with the Phoenix right now. But just sitting there, they don't really have any value. Trimal's taking his third, he's taking his orbital, so he's preparing for a long game.
Still not with, okay, now he lifts the tanks, lifts both tanks, that's what he needed, I think, right there.
Yeah, wow, does he just clear this up? Yeah.
Colossus is shredding through these turrets. No real medevacs here.
Yeah, I think you really needed the turrets there.
Yeah.
Oh, there were some nice mine shots on the and he's got an observer probably, or at least an oracle. Okay, getting observer now.
Like right on top of it. Another one. Yeah.
Just eating these mines.
Yeah.
Good God. Yeah, these 3 mines have gotten so much for a mine drop that got shut down that hard. These mines have gotten an insane amount of value.
Might get a little bit more here in a second.
Nah, the overseas.
Okay, now he sees
the observers here.
Alright, so trying to take stock of like where that leaves us here exactly. Slipship taking his 4th. What do you think the play here is for G Tribal? We see Slipship coming in with the War Prism with 4 Zealots. Let's see.
I mean, he could hit like maybe a 2-2 timing. He's got his Ghost Academy, so
wow.
Because he's just starting his. Oh wow, yeah, he really does not want anything getting into his base. He's starting Ghost Academy, and I think, you know, hitting a 2-2 timing would be good.
Yeah.
Slipship's Forge is just finished, and he still hasn't started his upgrades. Because, right, I think you're... Man, actually, I felt like Slipship was really ahead after that fight. But I wasn't paying too much attention, and Trimal is caught right back up.
Yeah, I mean, Slipship is on more bases. Both players kind of low in worker count for this point in the game. If it's gonna be a macro game for 4 bases. But maybe it just seems that way as a Zerg player. I know. You know.
No, they're like. For a while, their saturation was not good. Now it's starting to get fixed, right? And also because it's like the main has started to mine out.
Right.
But yeah, it was a little low. They're catching back up now. So yeah, it looks like we're gonna get into a real late game PvT here.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting. I don't think we've seen too many PvTs in Cauldron go to that late.
Yeah, it had a ton of different matchups in general. Go super late game.
Oh, you mean today or in general?
More in general. So sometimes we have. We've had some tournaments though where it's like everyone is cheesing each other.
Yeah, I do think the weeklies involve more cheese.
Yeah.
Because you don't really have as much time to kind of like prepare something or like, you know, look up your opponent.
Right.
Although recently I've been doing that. I also probably another reason I'm not doing so hot in this monthly is I'm just playing chess.
Yeah.
And I just love to play my games and get wrecked.
Okay, so these medepacks fly right over the Zealot run by. So both players scouting the incoming harassment. Did either of them notice?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Bold.
Yeah, went for it all there.
Oh, he's Oh, Slipchip did see he's catching.
Yeah, Slipchip was on top of it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Nice play. Oh, he's splitting his army. Oh my God, you just let it go by you, buddy. I don't know what this is.
Yeah,
and now there's a huge Terran push coming in on Slipchip's fourth. Man, yeah, just the army positioning is
that was a strange
suspect.
one. Still looking strange here with these Marauders. They're really like jerking out.
Oh, there's a drop in the main, and then G-Tramel's like rallied to what would be the fifth.
Yeah.
Wow, there's a chaos all over. Looks like Slipchip's getting the better out of all these fights, especially the one in the main, because he recalled like I would say most of his army and it smashed the one in the main. Wow. That I really thought that would have gone better for G-Trimo. He just kind of somehow lost on all fronts.
Yeah, I guess like probably because he split his army up like that, and the positioning in general.
Well, usually it's the Protoss army that's worse split up, right?
Yeah.
But maybe it's just Slipchip sent the perfect amount, at each place to deal with it. Or maybe, lasers OP.
A little bit of both.
Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah.
And yeah, wow, he's just pushing right on in. Yeah. This is crazy.
Marches into the fourth, and
just stutter stepping right on top of everything. All G-Tribal has left is medevacs, and they are not enough to fight. Okay. I wonder if these mines are gonna come into play. G-Tribal GG's. That was a really, really good game.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty, like, I guess I would say, sort of a. Well, I mean, was it a comeback at all? It seemed like maybe in the early game.
Maybe.
Like, did you get
know.
the impression that it was back and forth, or like, do you feel like Slipship had it the whole time?
So I think if G-Trimal had made turrets in its push, it would have been a very effective push. But that's also because like Slipchip wasn't being active with the Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Like I think if Slipchip were active with the Phoenix, then he wouldn't be behind at all. But it's hard to control all that. I definitely notice, like when I'm playing a similar style like Needling Bane, it's hard, like picking off all the reinforcements, and you gotta be so careful that like if there's a mine, then you just don't lose all your mutas. And then you feel like this pressure of the Terran pushing you at your front.
Sorry, just trying to make sure I'm on the right map and everything.
Next map is Romanticide. Yeah, I wrote them all down.
Awesome.
Just
oh yeah.
Because we were having a bit of trouble with that.
Okay, sorry, just getting into the...
But no, I really thought both players were pretty sharp playing. I think that was definitely a higher quality game than I think you would expect from Diamond. That looked very solid. Maybe there's Protoss and Terran in the chat that are gonna tell me I'm wrong. That they did 10 million things inefficiently.
Okay, just waiting on the players here, and we are ready. Yeah, Slipship did forget Warp Gate.
Yeah. Because I was like, wow, he's floating kind of a lot. And then I was checking his production. And then I was like, oh my god, and Warp Gate's just finishing at like 7 minutes.
Switch my screens over. Okay, game number 2 on Romanticide. I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on like what G-Trimal can do a little bit differently strategically? Well, actually, go ahead.
Okay, well,
We're
we're gonna hop into the game and introduce our players. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Romanticide down a map, it is our blue Terran, G-Trimal.
And in the upper left-hand corner, from Team Legion, our red Protoss player, Slipchip. The man of 1,000 names.
Yep. As far as things G-Trimal can do differently, you know, I don't know about that mind drop into Phoenix. You know, it can work out, but it's definitely hard. Also, I think 100% building turrets with that push.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I kind of feel like he played pretty well. Like, his build was good. Maybe not the right choice of build, like mind drop into Phoenix. But his build was good. And, like, he got enough out of it, right? Because he killed those Phoenix. That well, I wouldn't even say, oh, you know, he lost because of the build.
I think one moment that was, like, kind of pivotal in that game, like, you remember when the Phoenix caught those medevacs? Like, just happened to fly by him that had the Widow Mines in them. It was, like, G-Trimal's first harassment.
Well, that's what I was saying, but then G-Trimal moved the mines over and killed 3 Phoenix, so you trade one medevac for 3.
Yeah.
And, like, okay, sure, you know, the Terran, like, you probably, like, delayed a bit to get, you know, that mine drop out on time.
Yeah.
But I still think, overall, he's probably a little bit ahead after that.
Yeah, yeah.
I really think the biggest mistake was not building turrets with that push. But that's kind of like a weird thing to do, you know?
Right, yeah.
Like, that's usually not the right call. But I think against that composition, you kind of need to. Because what are a Phoenix or Colossus with no range gonna do against turrets? And then you can just slowly creep forward and just choke the Protoss out.
Yeah, and I personally have not seen that too much. Now I am a Zerg player, you know, but it sounds like it'd be an interesting strategy to watch though.
Yeah, if you want to see some games, check out Maru versus Hearthstone in TSL.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, like what I was saying, Hearthstone's been bringing out this Phoenix style, you know, kind of back into it in PvT a lot. And Hearthstone played a good series against Maru, and like, you know, it's fucking Maru.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was one game Maru, he just put like a bunch of turrets up, like set everything up perfectly. Everything's like well spaced out, and he just sat there and sat there and sat there until, you know, it was too much for Hearthstone. And Hearthstone's trying his best, using, like, being active with his Phoenix, picking off units.
Yeah.
But because you kind of want to establish the position so that, you know, you don't need the constant parade push of reinforcements, and you can send reinforcements in groups. That way the Phoenix can't, you know, just totally wreck your reinforcement line.
Kind of saw this last game. Looks like G-Trimal's going to go for a similar harassment. I think we did. Like, he opened with this harassment last game, or no? Or was that a different game?
This was in the TVT against Fayed.
That's right, he did that in TVT.
Yeah.
He does go through.
Yeah, the warp and not in the correct position there. We'll see how many probe kills he can get.
Ooh, probe's still pretty close up here. Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. 8, 9.
10.
Can you get more?
Wow.
Yeah, I wonder if this point just sack it. I don't think you're really getting out with that much value. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he gives the stalkers the runaround. And yeah, he's up to 14. Oh my god, this is insane.
That's really brutal. So at the end here, I mean,
he's up 7 workers.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So for two Hellions and 3 Reapers, in exchange for 17 probes.
Not a bad trade.
Yeah. It said 16 probes. I don't know where he lost the other one, but 16 or 17 probes, either way, pretty good.
You know, I think this is how I lost to to G Trimal. He opened like BC, and for me, it's not the BC that gets me. It's like I'm distracted by the BC, and he has like 6 Hellions run by, and it kills 20 drones, and I'm like, oh god.
And that was what kind of where I thought like last game when I kind of met by the pivotal moment is like who knows how much damage that harassment would have done if those mines would have gotten dropped. And this time the harassment goes off without a hitch. Ooh, now here comes an engagement.
Yeah, I think just siege the tanks. Oh, nice blink on top of it before their siege, but
Got a siege tank.
there's 2 SCVs in the bunker. Got them. Gotta make it look intimidating.
And they're repairing each other.
So are SCVs the only unit in the game that are both biological and mechanical? I think so, right?
I guess so. Thought maybe the Stalkers would blink to get that Banshee, but they don't.
Yeah, I always feel like playing kind of like Stalker against Marine always seems really micro-intensive by the Protoss.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like pros make it work, but you know, it does seem quite hard. Like they have 1 more range, and I feel like if you have 1 more range, like it's nice for pros or whatever,
Yeah,
but it's really hard for us to take advantage of.
Slipship is doing his best here. It is hard to you know, blink back exactly the right Stalker every time like that.
Well, not even before blink, right? Stalkers have 1 more range, so you can.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't blink it back, but to, you know, to micro exactly right there.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to push up this ramp though. Oh, huge blink on the siege tank. Oh my god, and I think G-Tribal, he's feeling a little too confident there, I think.
Yeah.
Because that, I think, just almost reset whatever advantage he had.
Ooh, at the same time though, his cloak damage is coming in.
Server's getting chronoed out.
Yeah,
so.
don't have one yet.
I mean, he has one now, and so how much will these benches really do? They've gotten 8 probes total, or 8 kills total, 9.
Well, he hasn't lost them yet, so that's not bad. It's like a little unit's lost again. Well, the engagement really kind of evened that up for Slipship. To an extent now. Problem is he's still down 6 workers, but he's taking his 3rd. G-Trimal also has his 3rd in production.
Yeah, and he's making more Banshees, which is
Yeah.
surprising. I would think you kind of want to switch to medevac production at this point.
Banshees are still here, are going to cloak it, but the Observer is still there too. And
Yeah,
both
they
Banshees
just
go
get
down.
nothing done.
Yeah. Probably should have just flown those out if he could.
Yeah, but he's still making Banshees.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pulling the boys.
Oh,
Or some of the boys. There's 8 of the boys.
He's gonna go now. Now this is big. If this doesn't work, he's gonna be down 2-0 in the series. Which is gonna be,
Yeah.
you know, a hill to climb. So a lot on the line here. If you try to sieging him down, Stalkers move back.
Yeah, it's gonna be awkward to push up this ramp though.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really have any medevacs to sustain this push. He's hitting, like, this is like 40 seconds before stim. He's still making Banshees. I'm not really a fan of this.
Yeah, I don't love the Banshees either.
I think he would have had much more success if he just pulled everything.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
Now he has just like 8 SCVs pulled, which I don't really think is
Right.
too great. I love the disruptor choice from Slipjip. Man, if Slipjip could kill this Banshee and like somehow like prevent the rest of the high ground vision.
Yeah, now, okay, so now the tanks are starting to get in position to hit some of the buildings, and that's when we're really gonna see like.
See what this disruptor shot does? Okay, does.
Pretty solid.
Gets a good chunk of Marines.
Yeah.
Because every stim away is gonna cost them so much health. So this disruptor is gonna get huge value. Even just by forcing a stim, because there's no medevacs with this push.
A little zealot run by here in G-Tron. This is pretty nice from Slipship. I like this.
Oh, that is good.
Not much shears to defend this either. Just an empty
3
bunker.
zealots, 4 zealots.
Yeah.
I love how he split them
at the
up
same
into
time,
bases also.
big engagement here at the ramp.
Oh, he's no bio left.
Okay, there's still 3 tanks left though.
Oh, and it's getting repaired. This is really tense push, but I just don't think he's not gonna have. Look at his pitiful reinforcements. Half of them are hurt.
Yeah, and the fact that run by went so well, killed 12
yeah,
workers.
And Slipship's the next round of warpins. I feel like he just warps in some more blink stalkers and or some charge lots, and he just gets right on top of these tanks.
Bunkers again, but Slipship's not gonna let him. All 3 tanks go down, and the 4th, just the bunker remaining.
Yeah. Oh, what? Slipship only has 2. Like, I didn't realize he only had 2 warp gates. That's why he can't really produce a ground army. He's finally getting. His third one's finally up. He's adding in 3 more. So I think as long as he doesn't lose within the next 30 seconds, he's gonna be able to crush this, and he's so far ahead economically.
Yeah.
And G-Trimal turns tail and runs.
Turning around. Okay. Gonna try to extend the game. Is Slipship gonna chase him here? Looks like he wants to. G-Trimal's turning around. Ooh, now he stims away. Should probably try to.
Oh, nice blink.
Yeah, nice blink.
It's also right. Every stim is permanent for these Marines.
Yeah.
So, man, I really think Slipship's done it again. This one was more, I think, more like G-Trimal messing up rather than last. Last game, I honestly think both of them played great.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was just, Slipship, whether, strategies or how they decide to execute them, just came out that tiny bit ahead. And GG, Slipship 2-0.
Alright, so back against the wall here for G-Trimal. What was our game number 3?
It was Lightshade.
Lightshade, okay.
So what do you think G-Trimal could do differently here?
It seems to me like something earlier, to be honest with you. It seems like in the early game he continually has good things happen with his harassment. It seems like that might be a strength if he goes for it.
Yeah, or, I wonder, would he just have an easy win if he didn't, remember when he attacked up that ramp? When, he really didn't need to.
Yeah.
Because he killed so many workers that it's like, okay, you could just sit back and macro, but it's like, you killed workers, not army, and then he tried to have like an army fight, and he got obliterated.
Yeah.
So I kind of wonder if he just sat back and macroed it, if he'd been fine. Also, what I really love to see is him go mech after that initial thing, because I know G-Trimal, he's a good mech player. He plays mech a lot in TVZ.
Yeah.
And I would say Romanticide is probably the best mech map, especially versus Protoss.
Yeah, I agree though. Like I would rather see. I'd like to see him change the strategy basically. Either something earlier game, like maybe try to. I think what I would do is probably cheese the next game if I have one. Try to see if I can get a map back
Yeah, yeah.
like, cheaply, and then go from there, you know.
Yeah, I do think sometimes that one cheese just kind of gets you back in the series.
Yeah, yeah.
If you have one. But yeah, I remember I was cuz I think I chose like a cheese. There was one time I was like in the finals. I was down 2-0 and I was like, "Okay, I just need to like." And like I think the second game was like really tilting the way I lost because I had practiced for like exactly that strategy
Yeah.
and I still lost. So it kind of like shook me a bit, and then I tried to cheese, but like I chose one that I hadn't practiced very much, and it just failed. And then boom, it was quick 3-0, and I got wrecked.
Just trying to see. It's like G Tribal's not accepting. I said, "Are you here?" And he said, "Yeah." He didn't get the invite. Okay, let me try that again. There we go.
Alright, here we go.
Switch this out. Alright. Game number 3, slip chip up 2-0 over G Tribal on Lightshade. Let's get into it. Make sure they're ready, actually. I almost just hit start. Alright, they are ready. What do you think? You think slip chip goes 3-0 here?
Yeah, I kind of think so. I don't see too much. Like Slipship's just been playing pretty solid,
Yeah.
I think.
Alright, spawning in the bottom right hand corner from Team IMDSI. It's our Blue Terran G Tribal.
And in the upper left-hand corner of Lightshade, I think he's a map away from being our first back-to-back champion, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It is Slipchip.
Never had a back-to-back. We've had one or...
I think we have one or two repeats.
Yeah.
But no one's won one back-to-back.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is exciting. Can Slipchip show 2 dominant weeks? Or will G Trimal claw his way back into the series?
Yeah. Oh, oops. I accidentally... I did not mean to do that.
Not on the right screen.
And, well, no, I hit... I thought I hit Control-Shift-5, but I think I just hit Control-5 and gave G Trimal 5 points. On the game part.
And he wins! Just let's call it there!
Okay, but I got it sorted out now. Sorry, guys.
Oh my god. Do you see what's going on? I think this is how G Trimal might be able to get back in the series. I don't know how BM this is, but I don't think I've ever seen a proxy nexus in range of where the Terra can see.
I've seen this before.
Right, but they hide it.
Yeah, so, like, the only time I've seen it not hidden, what happened was that, like, it was a GSL game, and, like, he built a probe or something out of the Nexus, and then just, like, it sounds weird, but, like, he made the probe, snuck it away, made a pylon, and then warped in a DT, and ended up winning. It was one of the strangest games I've ever seen.
Who did that build? Was it SOS?
I really can't remember. It was like 2 seasons ago. But it was somebody. Yeah, it was. It's one of those like
So
craziest things you'll ever see in the GSL.
Recalls and Adept.
Yeah. And he is making a probe. I don't know.
But like Warp Gate's so far away, and I don't really understand. So I have seen, I think, SOS beat Hero with a hidden proxy nexus. in his own base because it's just SOS things.
This is exactly what. Okay, so yeah, like he just has the probe hidden. I think he's just. I think he made this nexus here just to get the probe in here.
He already had a probe in here to make the nexus.
I don't know. Like, it's bizarre, but I think that's what it is to like have the probe be in the main base and not get caught.
Wouldn't it be easier to do with the warp prism?
Yeah.
I feel like by now he could afford a warp prism. You know?
Yeah.
And then if you have a warp prism, you don't need a probe.
I know it's how. I mean, like, maybe there's one part of it that I'm forgetting, but I've seen this exact thing before, where like you literally make the nexus and then lose it just to make this probe in their main base. I don't know why. I'll have to find the game.
Okay, I would like to see that game.
Yeah, it does seem like he's copying that game though.
Because you know, I have seen. Oh, he doesn't even get a chrono off it. Oh yeah, he has.
But now he's making the final.
Is it gonna work? Is he just gonna style on G Trimal? Yeah, because the only proxy nexus thing I've seen, like, you know, them attempt to hide it.
I can't believe this. Okay, but this bunker though. Now he's gonna see.
I don't know. The DT shrine's only 15 seconds away.
Yeah. I mean, does he have any energy? No.
He does have his eBay just finished up, so he can make a turn.
Is he barely gonna get the DTs down? No.
Oh, he can get it. He can get it now. Oh, did
God.
he do it at home? Oh, that's right. That's right. Because they get if the pylon dies, they die.
Yeah.
So that was probably a good decision not to.
That almost. I mean, he would have had a scan right now. To put it in perspective, but he wouldn't have had one until just.
Yeah, and like 3 DTs can split up pretty nicely. I don't know, Volnox, you're gonna have to show me that game. I'm interested.
I will, yeah.
Cause yeah, the only proxy nexus one I know of is the SOS Hero one, but he hid that, so it wasn't, you know, discovered immediately.
Yeah. I will try to find it. Maybe it was that game, and I'm misremembering, but I do think I've seen exactly what Slipship did, and it almost worked out exactly the same way, except the proxy pylon gets spotted by a bunker of all things.
Bunker. Yeah, that's the weirdest bunker placement.
Yeah, G-Tribal, not a fan of getting dropped on.
He's got that big mech player mentality, you know?
Yeah.
I like those mech players who, like, I drop a Spire and then instantly there's like 5 turrets at each base. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yes. I will just not make any more mutas and I guess I'm ahead.
Yeah. As long as I see it before I make a ton of mutas. And now it's just like, well, I guess I gotta make a lot more mutas.
Yeah. Well, so Slipship has cut all probe production for a while, and he's gonna go with the charged out charged out Archon attack. That wait, did they charge?
G-Trimal's headed out at the same time. He's gonna take the low road.
I think G-Trimal's dead. This is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, tank's not in position.
Yeah.
Wow, this is the most disrespectful Rio I've ever seen. If Slipship can close this out. Okay, they're going for a base trade. So, you know, maybe. Like, Protoss has recall now, so like, before it was always Terran favorited. space trades, right? Because like,
Yeah.
and also it might be good because Protoss doesn't really have anything flying. But as long as he evacuates some probes, and yes, he's evacuating a probe to the upper right-hand corner of the map. Looks like it's gonna
There's tanks
be okay.
on siege up here. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they should be sieged, right? If you're, oh wow, his the probes are gonna take down the tank. Oh, did they get it? Oh, the tank has 3 health. We have the HH.
And that's a 3-0 for Slipship. I'm also shocked that he made that Nexus and still won this game.
Yeah. Well, also what I did see was G-Tremble was kind of so weirded out. He fell pretty far behind in SCV production. And so, yes, Slipchip just got to the worker count he wanted to get to. And then switched it all over to Zealot Archon.
Oh, I was going to tell him to left the party. Okay. Yeah, so Slipship does become the first repeat champion.
Yeah, G-Tremble, he still wins $5, so,
yeah.
You know, worth his time, and I thought we did see pretty good games out of him. His first series that we casted.
Especially in that first series.
Honestly, in game one of this past series, I thought he played phenomenally. It just didn't really go his way. In game 2, he had an amazing opener. He just kind of, you know, had a little mistake attacking up that ramp when he shouldn't have really been attacking.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it was just a clown fiesta in game 3. But, you know, well played to both players. Congrats to Slipchip for our first back-to-back champion.
Yeah. E-Legacy is going to have something to say about that.
Oh, Alexi's,
he's the only repeat champion, I think.
Oh, only
so
the repeat champion,
like,
I see.
Yeah. He's going to have to step it up, you know.
And Alexi's been doing really well in the points, though.
Yeah, no, he has.
He's what, second?
Yeah.
Although I think Alex Kidd is probably more impressive.
Yeah.
He's first, and he's only won one Crucible. He's just consistent, you know?
Yeah.
Alex Kidd, he's just consistently there, consistently placing and getting points.
Yeah. And we're consistently not playing in the weekly.
Yeah.
Feels bad.
I think I played in a few of the early ones. I think I've played in 3 of the weeklies.
Yeah. They've been fun. I like playing in Ghost Tournament. I always get shit on by somebody who's in Diamond 1. or I think it was Fan last time, so not even.
Oh, Ghost Tournament, like, one of my, like, Dungeons and Dragons groups plays during then, so I usually can't participate.
Priorities, you know.
Yeah, Ghost Tournament doesn't give Cauldron points, and you know Cauldron points are the new ESL points.
That's right. All right. Well, I'm gonna update everything. Get those points up there tomorrow and stuff. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Let's see who's still on here. Alex, love you, man.
Oh, Kookman, that's Yurixop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people still with us tonight. Appreciate everyone watching. Congratulations to Slipchip again from the old home team here from Team Legion. I did not stack the deck to help him in any way. He's just on a tear.
We have Hope and Benja in the chat also. Your team's out here representing. Well, Hope's not on your team anymore. He's a traitor.
Yeah. Sorry I haven't been watching chat. I'm a super noob streamer. This is just kind of I got ditched. I got ditched by Shivy and Flapjack.
Ooh,
I got stood up by two people. It's like high school all over again, Windsor. It's like no.
Hey, what's more high school than me coming in as like the second choice? You know,
Yeah.
you ask two girls out to prom, you
Yeah.
get denied by both, and then now
Oof.
I'm what you have to settle for.
Man, it's a reality check for all of us, you know. It's just, no, well, they stream, so like usually I don't stream, and so I kind of ask them every weekend, like, hey, who wants to stream?
Yeah. Hey, I should probably set up my stream just to do casting.
Yeah.
It's just work that I have not done yet.
Yeah. No, it's fun. I like streaming. It's this one tonight went on a little bit longer than I think we would like. Like 3.5 hours is a little bit much.
Yeah.
For a tournament like this, but it's okay. I don't know why it went on so long tonight.
I think we, uh, people just kind of like left, and also because right, we told the other semis to play.
Oh yeah, and then that's what it was. We did an extra series. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it should have finished really around like, yeah, about 3 hours, a little less than 3 hours, which is normal.
Yeah, and even the first series that we did, it took forever to get in the game.
Yeah, yeah. That's okay. With at least Blizzard looked out for us, and we had lobbies tonight. We could.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that's fixed. That was a nightmare.
Big shout out to Blizzard.
For contributing the bare minimum.
Yeah. Slipship saying he got called out for resource hacks.
What?
Now we are on the stream delay, so I know he can't answer, but I'm wondering, does he mean tonight? Or no?
He says on his stream.
On his stream, okay.
So I don't know if he was streaming.
Slipship saying he was called out for resource hacks has not clarified whether he was actually resource hacking. He just says he got called out for it. So,
No.
potential resource hacker, we'll see.
Alex Kidd asking what was the best series out of the ones we watched.
Well, like, weren't all of them 2-0s actually?
No, Dave versus Splashball was the 2-1.
That's right. Yeah, that might have been the best one actually.
But
it was a 2-1.
I still think like game 1 of G-Trimal and Fan was like a really good example of like a really clean execution of a build.
Yeah.
And I thought game 1 of G-Trimal versus Slipjip was really well played by both parties.
Yeah.
I also heard Fan talking and his series with Tagged Once, although that wasn't on stream. I think it was 2 long TVZs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tags sent those to me as well. Let's see. Maybe sometime I don't know, we probably will not.
Yeah.
Probably won't. We never really do that kind of stuff, like go back and cast replays from these things. But
hey, if anyone in chat wants to cast, there are plenty of replays. We're not able to cast all of the monthly ones. We just, try and give everyone participating at least one cast, hopefully, 2.
Yeah, that's true, and we do need to. We're gonna hop back into casting some more of those Swiss stage replays from Gauntlet here soon. Let's see. Definitely on Thursday. But I want to try to mix since we didn't get to do one this week. I want to try to mix in like an extra one. I'll have to maybe like Tuesday night, but I'll let everyone know. I'm just kind of thinking about that now.
Okay, yeah, I can. I should really set up my stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like, just at least to get it functional.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I have, time just randomly.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And I would be down to cast, even if it's just me. I think just getting to series that we wouldn't have otherwise gotten to.
Yeah. Well, probably gonna head out for tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna a bit late for you.
Yeah, I'm old as hell and I just can't take it anymore.
Well, I mean, you're also East Coast. For me, right?
Yeah.
It's like 9:50.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The night is young.
You know what? Like a true American East Coaster, I just assume everyone's on the East Coast. And whatever time it is for me is the time for everybody.
Classic. Well,
Yeah.
anyways, thank you, Volnox, for hosting another successful Crucible. And
yeah, man, thanks for jumping in and helping me out. I was terrified I might have to cast this by myself. So you saved the day as far as I'm concerned. And thanks everyone for watching. Congrats to Slipship.
Alright, see ya. Good night, everyone.
Later.